somebody wasn't here last week, Gwen.
Me.
So you need to find out what's gonna happen, I guess.
Oh, also,
So,
Gwen, make sure you're level 5, huh?
oh yeah. Make sure you
Oh,
already level 5. Yeah,
no, I
that's like
haven't. So,
yeah. That was like a couple
uh,
sessions ago already.
sorry guys, I'll be radio silent for a while I pick features.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. But with the sixth summer, do you have inspiration?
Let me see. Is that inspiration on me? I think I
Oh,
have inspiration. Can
so
I?
you can give this to someone else if you do the recap.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let me. Shit. Um.
No, don't please
So
don't.
what?
No.
You said let me shit. Okay. You want to take a moment?
No, please don't. Please don't.
No, do whatever you want. Do whatever you
Let's
want.
continue.
Ben, please speak average.
Oh,
Bad
great.
road. I
At
plan
least
to just roost.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they will. Take that
Oh,
one.
she
That's
has.
why.
Oh, God.
Rooster has the
we're
highest
not
HP
live.
anyway.
Take that one. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I would definitely take that one.
Oh
Because
shit, we are
fair.
live.
Oh well. With that,
Uh,
yeah. What happened, though?
So
It's
we
fine.
followed the three brothers. The two brothers go to the Blue Water Inn, deliver the cask, and they're happy, they're grateful. And Danica sees us, and she's like, awesome, and she gave us some free food, and she let us rest there. We haven't rested yet. We went to see Irina and Ismark, who were happy. There has been like an event. Um, Turns out no one's allowed to speak the name of Strahd anymore, and no one's allowed to make fun of the burgomaster and his family, or the event that he makes. And morale now means everything for the town, and attendance to the fest is now compulsory. Let me think. Izek came by to look for Rictavio. We managed to delay him enough for Rictavio to run away. We went outside to grab our stuff. We were stalked by some guy, and it turns out to be the I guess a spy by Lady Fiona, and he's like, yeah, you're invited to dinner with my lady. And we were like, okay, fine, free food. We went to the church just to say hi and also to miss out on the sermon again. Let's see. Then we went to the Watcher house, and Lady Fiona basically tell us that she wants us to kill Izek, find out what happened to her daughter, like what Victor did to her daughter, and she made it very clear that she does not want the burgomaster as the ruling people of the town. Like she can handle that on her own. And after my goodness, I forgot. After Althorus attempt to see her daughter just to see how she is, we were stopped and were escorted out of the vicinity. And I think that's mostly it.
That's pretty much it. So who would you like to give inspiration to?
Anyone don't have inspiration? I know Darian has inspiration. Let me see. Gwen, do you have inspiration?
No.
Okay, wait, Soul, do you have it?
Nope.
Give it to Soul then.
Yeah, I'll give it to Soul. I'll give it to Soul.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right, take your inspiration, soul. And with that, let's jump back into a curse of Strahd. This very evening, the aftermath of the negotiations and discussions that you just had with Lady Fiona. It's left you all with a little bit to think about for the evening. But as you guys are leaving, heading back to the Blue Water Inn, or would you like to walk around town for a bit?
I think last time we were in the Blue Water Inn, and the sons of Lady Fiona were
Oh
drunk
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. That is correct. So with that, let us jump back into the Blue Water Inn tonight. You guys head back in. Yes, you do see Lady Fiona's two sons right there. Um, and okay, so as you guys all step on in, you see Nikolai as well as Carl Walker having their usual merry bloods, just kind of drinking in one corner of the tavern. Piles of what looks to be like ale mugs already like on their table, and it's easily around like 10, 11 o'clock in the evening. You still see the boys playing around on the tables, underneath the tables. Arena and Ismang is there as well, but they look like they're about to fall in for a nightcap. What do you guys like to do?
Oh, I could talk to the boys.
I would talk to the Irwin.
Okay.
Oh, Carl.
Yes.
Go first.
Uh, let's see. I guess I'll follow Arthur's.
Okay.
I'll get there.
I will be nearby just looking at them.
All right. So as you guys kind of split up, heading over the conversations. We'll start first with Pounce. What are you heading over to Irwin for?
I want to ask, are his brothers still here?
He just goes, oh no, so they left after,
Ah,
yeah, they already left back to the vineyard. Why
mm,
did you want to say something to them?
oh, nothing. I just want to ask, what do you know about this Fiona Wachter and the Burgomaster?
Well, everyone here knows the Burgomaster, Baron Vargas Valakovich. Uh, so I guess, well, you know as much as I do, I think. He's the current Burgomaster. Everyone kind of has to listen to him. Um, you've seen his henchman, Isaac, basically his strong man to make sure the law is abided in this town. Um, other than that, well, I think you and pretty much everyone in this town knows that no one else hates the Burgomaster more than Lady Fiona Walker. Um, yeah. In fact, he just points over to Nikolai and Carl. Those two troublemakers over there. They're sons.
Troublemakers?
Hey, they're young ones, but they like to get into all sorts of things. Uh, they, hmm, they have a little bit of immunity in this town, really. Even the Burgomaster doesn't dare mess with those two.
By the way, your dad told us something like you were part of information gathering network.
And he just kind of
Are you?
grunts. If
Are
Dad
you?
told you that, then I guess it's safe to tell you. Then yes. Uh, Even me and my wife here, we're kind of using this as a base to kind of find out what's going on in the lands of Barovia. Keep the eyes on any agents of Strahd that we know of.
Did you?
Since you're working with, I guess, if Dad told you that much, I guess you'll be kind of working with us.
Oh, did you know that Fiona is a kind of like likes Todd a bit too much?
Well, they said that the Wiltshire family has always had ties with Strahd, so
Oh, funny.
this perhaps wasn't too alarming for us.
Hmm.
nobody really messes with the Lady Fiona as well, but mm, she's not been as prolific as the Burgomaster has, obviously.
True, true. Like, if she says she has support, how seriously do you think we should take it?
Yes, well, she is a noble, quite prominent in the town. If anybody was to, let's say, mm, have any sort of, well, say in this town, it would be her.
Hmm.
Even the burgomaster's afraid of Lady Fiona Walker, since, well, her ties to Strahd, obviously, and is deathly allergic to the devil.
Who isn't? By the way, what's up with her daughter and Victor? That
It's an old wives' tale, really, but
Yeah.
from what I've heard, rumors have it that after Lady Fiona's daughter's marriage to Victor, things went a little bit hairy after that. Um, she went a little bit insane, I think.
so they were staying at the burgomaster's house when that happened. Is it?
I believe so.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, now that you mention it, purple flashes of light have been seen emanating from the attic of the burgomaster's mansion. All sorts of stories really in this small town of Vallaki. But even that seems strange nowadays.
Purple flashes of light. That doesn't sound like normal light.
Indeed. But we have no yet for concern at least until something happens.
Yeah, true. Well, if there's a way to get word to your like family about this thing, then I I think you can handle that, right? Cool.
Yours. Don't you worry. I think my family and I are pretty informed about the ongoings about this town.
Cool. And I think like okay, just keep an eye on them. I'll just like
Sure.
walk away.
Okay. He just kind of winks at you. Stay safe.
Say,
As for Arthurus and Summer, as you guys walk over towards Carl and Nikolai, they barely notice you as they down what looks to be like their 10th drink for the night. Carl, you're getting better. And you see Carl just kind of like wobbling a little bit as he kind of wipes some spittle off his beard. Hey, uh, you're still a youngin, Nikolai, but I can keep up with you. You're the youngin, Carl. I'm the older brother, fuck yeah. And as he looks over towards the two of you, kind of walk over. Oh, looky here. Got two beauties heading over. It's strange, though, the one with the horns. Carl just kind of like looks up. Oh, can we help you, Mrs.? Would you like some company?
Oh, I would like some company. Can I
Oh,
take a
please.
seat?
And you see him just, of course, he can just edges away, like back towards his seat a little bit. Yeah, there's plenty of seat right here. And he just kind of pats his lap.
Oh, wow. All right then. Don't mind if I do. Ed?
Sure.
So what are we drinking, fellas?
Uh, just the regular cheap ale that this Urban serves here.
Anything better than cheap ale? It doesn't really go down well for me.
Well, you hear Nikolai just kind of lean over. I heard that Erwin just brought a couple of barrels of wine from the winery. We was thinking of like maybe imparting on one of them, if you'd be inclined.
That
Have
is
you
such a generous offer.
had purple grape mash number 3 before?
Have we? I don't think we have we?
You have. You have. It's one of the barrels that one of the Martikov brothers kind of lent you guys to drink. The bottle, actually. It's the cheapest wine. It's one of the cheapest wines they have.
Let me see.
Mhm.
Yeah, we do get like 2 bottles from the winery. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say with your knowledge and since you guys were there, you will know that they have the winery has a much more expensive brand of wine known as Red Dragon Crush. It's a fine wine, and amongst the 3 barrels that was brought back, they probably one of the barrels was a Red Dragon Crush,
Huh.
and that is expensive wine.
Oh, wait, did we not have, or did we give away one of that wine?
I think you gave away. No, you didn't give any me. Yeah, you still have your purple grape mash, the cheap wine. Yeah.
Huh. Mhm. Let's see.
What do you guys want to do?
Let me think. You know what? Let's drink, but I'm not really good at picking out my drink. Would you be a doll and just pick it out for me?
Pick it up. And he just picks up his
Pick it
ale.
out.
Oh. Uh, uh, so wine is it? And he just scratches his head. Doesn't seem to be very smart about it.
Yeah, of course.
Right then. Owen! And you see Irvin just kind of look around the kitchen. Hey, we want some of your special wine that you got from the winery. Heard you brought back a barrel. We'll take the whole of it. And you see Irwin's eyes kind of open. That would be about 50 gold. Aye, that'll be fine. Just put it on our tab. Irwin just raises both eyebrows now, looks towards the both of you as if you're part of this this thing that's happening right
Yeah,
now.
I do the just the cheap wine. Just keep the cheap wine.
And he just shrugs and just goes, "All right, I grabbed the barrel from the winery." He heads back, comes back about 2 minutes later, big barrel in his hands, kind of rolls it on the ground towards you guys. There you go. Puts 4 mugs in front of the barrel. That'll be on the Waterhouse tab. Aye, Owen, don't you worry about it. And Carl Ross just grabs the barrel. There is this brass spigot in it, and he just taps the thing, starts pouring 4 glasses, and he kind of hands it over to each and every one of you, including his brother. Irwin just goes, "Well, don't get too crazy. Purple Bash, known to kind of like leans in close and goes, fuck you up." And he hits back.
All right.
All right, then. You see Carl lift up the glasses. Cheers to this interesting encounter that we have. And aye, Nikolai
Hey.
just goes, I like you. And just looks at Arthurus. Your eyes, they're so deep.
Look
And he just
into my eye.
he just smiles this kind of creepy smile.
Oh boy.
Yes, they are. Let's drink. Let's drink. And he just lifts the glass. Are you all drinking with them?
Let me see. Sleight of hand, pretend to drink, or
So what are you trying to do?
I want to get them drunk. To be honest,
Yeah, but what
We're
are you
already
gonna do with?
I'm gonna switch my glass with his.
Switch the glass that
Yeah,
he's
like
drinking
like the
with
empty glass. The empty glass. Once he's done, just switch it.
just in front of him like that, and
No,
his
no,
brother.
no. Let me think. Is there a way for me to just like pretend to drink, but like really slowly?
Drink really slowly.
So drinking really slowly is drinking really slowly.
No, just how do I put this? You know how like people pretend to drink, but they're not, swallowing.
Dribble it down your chin.
Dribble it down my fucking chin. Fuck me.
You want to dribble it down your chin? Okay, you basically want to pour away as much air as you drink.
Or if you're doing a sleight of hand, why don't you just pour out a little bit on the floor while
Yeah, sure.
they're drinking?
Hey, I got right. How about I help you with that? You know, I can cast an invisible mage hand, then hold an empty mug underneath the table so that you'll pour into the empty
Unfortunately,
mug.
then you are not there at the moment. So would you
Yeah,
like
sure.
to
I
join in?
just. So what?
Darian is not there at the moment. Would you like to join in?
I relocate myself so that my back is facing them, but
Mhm.
I can hear everything they say. Hold on, let me. Yeah, exactly where they are should be within hearing range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
And
be
my
fine.
hands will be out of sight, so they can't see me do any magic.
Sure. So what magic are you trying to do?
Basically, I'm going to use my mage hand, my
Mm-hmm.
invisible mage hand, to sneak an empty mug underneath Summer, underneath the table, so that when
Mm-hmm.
she makes her dramatic drinking, she can just trickle it down into the empty mug underneath the table, then hold up her now empty
It
mug.
seems like a lot to do. So, despite how the mage hand can be, I'd like you to first make me a sleight of hand check to cast the spell silently and quietly without anybody knowing. Oh, give me a second. Oh my god, all this. Let me
You okay,
see.
buddy?
The titles are all. Yep. Let's
Take your
see
time.
here.
Let me just get this
Can
thing
I move this?
going first.
I've got to. Sorry, give me a second here. I'm trying to relocate things on my. Uh,
Don't worry
I
about
can't move this. I can't even see the number. Oh my god.
it. It's
These
8.
guys
What
are
do you
drunk. We don't really have to do all this much to get past.
Yeah, we don't have to do all this much. You know what? Fuck it.
I mean, they seem drunk. With an
They-
18, yeah, he doesn't cast anything. Yeah. So you managed to hide your mage hand, kind of like hide the mug underneath and try to help out Summer. Summer, you can make me perform. Let's do.
Is it sleight of hand or performance?
I'll let you choose between sleight of hand or performance, and you'll have advantage on this.
Okay.
Mhm.
Give me a bit. 1, and the other one is 17.
With a 17. Both of them, yeah, don't notice that you are pouring a little bit of your ale out of your mug very quietly, out of their notice. Arthurus, are you drinking your ale?
Yes, I am.
Make me a con saving throw, please.
Oh my god, they're trying to roofie. Oh
That's just the
god.
kind
Well,
of
I'm
lady
not
Arthur
slamming
is.
it down.
Yes.
You should slam it down.
Oh, Walker as well. Give me a second. Yeah.
Oh no, Arthur.
And others get drunk.
Can Arthurus get drunk? Are you immune to the poison effect?
I'm immune to disease and frightened.
Okay, so no, you can still get drunk. I'm gonna make con saving throws for them as well. Ah, nothing. Just oh no. All right. Just pluses. Okay, fine.
Wow.
All right. So Nikolai over here starts to get a little bit tipsy as he's down his glass. You, Arthurus, as well, start to feel the imbibes of this pretty cheap wine, this purple grape mash. It tastes pretty much like grape and cherry, kind of like a soda mix, but without the fizziness and all of that alcohol. Yeah, as you down your first ale glass, uh, you start feeling tipsy. You are poisoned for the next 1 hour. And technically, so is Nikolai. His eyes start to kind of like look all over the place. They start to kind of like cross as well. He just looks at you. Oh, that was good wine. Yes, good wine. And he leans in closely, and you can smell like the breath of it, like his breath. Just a mixture of ale and vomit and all sorts of things. Carl, however, just downs it, just looks at you. Someone just goes, "Oh, another one that can hold a drink," and starting to like you a lot more.
You better like me a lot. I'm amazing.
Well, in that case, and he pours you another glass.
Okay.
I'd like to see you down this with me. Let's go. And he clinks your glass, basically, just kind of cheers with you. Stares
Okay.
you in the eye as he starts drinking his glass all the way down. Are you doing this as well?
Yeah, why not? Let's see.
Sure, make me a quick saving throw.
Fuck me. Let me see. Well, I am now drunk.
Very much so. Let's see for Carl if he can handle his drink. He just downs it again, puts it down. Cheap wine. It's a good cleanser. Looks at you, Summer, as you start to basically get a little bit more reddish and purple with your skin. He just looks at you and goes, feeling a little bit warm there, miss.
Well, I
Drop
mean, you
poison.
do make things hotter.
Oh, I see where things are going to be a little bit interesting tonight. Where are you staying? Here in the Blue Water Inn? Just
Yeah.
goes, yeah, do you staying here where?
Well, I stay here in the Blue Water Inn. Where are you staying?
He goes, wherever you want me to tonight, and just winks at you. Carl just goes, stay where you want, I want. And he just burps really loudly towards you afterwards.
So where do
Well
you
brought
come
up. Too bad you weren't. No, sorry, I'm joking.
from?
Yes, anything else? As you guys
I'm,
continue drinking away for the night?
I'm just asking. So where do where do you come from? Are you from around here?
He goes, you don't know us? We're the infamous Rochester brothers. And he just winks at you.
Oh, infamous, you say?
Aye, we're pretty famous around here. Everyone knows us.
Well, I
Is
am
there anything
quite
cool
new.
that you guys have done?
Just looks at his brother Carl. Carl just looks at him and just goes, shh, don't tell. Nikolai just,
You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
all right. Nikolai just leans in. We did something really naughty today. No, not today. No, it was a few days ago. Oh yeah, it was the fucking festival, right? Yeah. Oh shit, you can tell them about that. Yeah. You think we should tell them? Uh,
Well, I do like some naughty boys.
all right. I tell you, just coming close, and he just kind of like leans it back to the table and makes you guys kind of like leaning closer. Yeah. Do you remember the tigers? Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Oh, well, it was me and brother Carl here, and Carl just shakes his head. Ah, I we was a little bit curious what was in uh, that wagon of his, that strange Rictavio fella that came to town. Heard all sorts of noise, so we fiddled around with the lock. Kyle hears a little bit with knows a little bit with his hands. He just goes, "I'm doing wonders with these fingers." Um, and he just goes, "Well, we kind of opened up the wagon, and guess what popped out? Fucking tigers who ran for our fucking lives." There's all sorts of mess after that, but we laughed our asses off. It's so funny. Everyone in town was going crazy about it. You should see Isaac's face. Uh, and yeah, they both basically just start retelling that tale and laughing about it. You remember the guys just kind of chasing after one of them, and then they turned around as they chased after them. Oh, this fucking insane! Oh, the best, brother, the best. We do the best friends, really. You should stick around with us more often.
I love
It's
it.
kind of funny.
You're so funny. So
Oh, we try. What? What are your two's names again?
Well,
Hmm.
my name is Arthurus.
Carl just, Nikolai just like looks over to you. So this is just a very section and
Oh, that was a good burp. Holy shit.
It was a very what? Sorry.
Uh, you're beautiful. And he just leans in for a smooch.
I give him my hands to kiss.
Soft, soft hand. No, wait, no, these are battle scars. You fight?
I have been known to fight, especially with
Oh,
partners.
boy, like feisty woman. You're getting me really, really hot tonight. Carl just looks over and just goes, do you think we should perhaps be staying for the night with this ladies here? Nikolai just shakes his head up and down. Hey, hey, what about you two? You're cool with some company.
I could use some company, but like, is there anyone waiting for you at home?
Tiku. Nah. Who do you think we are? We're full-blown adults now. Nikolai just looks. We can take care of ourselves. We don't need this. Don't need nobody's permission for nothing.
Don't need nobody's permission, so you are your own man.
Hey, yeah, of course. I mean, we are made men. Sooner or later, we'll take over this town. Hey,
You will
Wait,
take over this town?
hey. She just winks at you. Winks at you. Just goes. Look at this. I mean, practically everybody loves us, right? Right, Erwin. Erwin just spits on the ground.
Well, I do like a man with power. How are you going to take over this town?
Oh, see, Carl just looks over towards Nikolai. Me and my brother here, we have a lot of plans, and who knows what's going to happen in the future. We are opportunists, as you can say.
well, that's interesting. I like to live in luxury. Do you think there'd be a place for me?
Well, it kind of like looks towards Nikolai. Nikolai just goes, I'll take care of her. I guess. I mean, if you want to, we could probably even get you a house here if you wanted, right? Nikolai just thinks to himself, maybe. By the way, what's in it for us?
Well,
You're going to be treated.
if you're gonna take over, maybe you need help with someone with a lot of battle scars, and then maybe I can earn a little bit more than just a house.
Nikolai just goes, you want to get married?
Oh, I was thinking of maybe being like the captain of a guard here.
He just kind of like whistles out. Ooh, you're a strange girl indeed. Uh, I mean, if that's what you like, sure, why not? Once
We
we've
can
taken
talk
this
about that.
down.
What are you gonna do with the captain now that's already there? What's his name? Ermic? Edek?
He just goes, it's like,
That's it.
he
What's
just
his
goes,
story?
uh, I don't know, got the freaky arm. We don't mess with him. But tell you what, all these old folk, they all gonna die sooner or later. So we just wait for them to die, and we'll take over what's left.
Oh, you mean by old age?
Well, I guess.
Oh, that's not fun. I thought you guys were gonna do something cool.
I thought you guys would be more fun and adventurous.
What do you mean, not fun? We're taking over this town. It's going to be a long-term plan, and maybe there might be some hiccups here and there, but don't you worry about it. We'll figure it out once we get there. Let's just enjoy the night. You guys are so worried about the future. Come on, you're spoiling the mood.
Okay. Let me think.
All
Nikolai
right, this
stopped.
next round of shots,
Yeah.
or let's discuss how we're gonna become the new burgomasters in town.
Sure. So, as you guys discuss what seems to be pure nonsense with them, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Runestalker?
Runestalker is just looking at the mess over that table
Okay.
and trying to see if there is. I'm not sure what Artris and Summer is thinking. As in, like, do they want to really sleep with them eventually or not?
I don't.
They,
If
they're,
yes,
half,
I will let things happen. If not, I will step in. That's all.
they're halfway there.
Needs though.
They're halfway there. Yeah, they look pretty pissed, drunk. Both. No, two of them look tipsy at the moment. Not exactly like super drunk.
Oh,
Ka-
cakes.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So, Darian, is there anything that you want to do as you're looking
yeah,
in all this?
I'm feeling the weight of the cup. Is it full already? Do I need to empty it out?
Sure. But the brothers don't seem to care that you are helping out, like in the side here. Yeah. Summer and Arthur seem to be just discussing all sorts of random things with Nikolai and Carl, and they seem to be just drunk on their high horses, with two people giving them all the attention that they've wanted. So sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we're pretty drunk. Like anything that we're.
I'm surreptitiously bringing the mug full of alcohol back to my table, and then I'm
Sure.
drinking it.
Yeah, make me a concert intro.
I do not understand this imbibement of alcohol. It is entirely illogical to.
Yeah, you're also having some poisoning here tonight. Alcohol poisoning it is for everybody. You take a swig of it, and it's cheap ass wine, but it's strong. One good swig already gets you tipsy. Another two more swigs, and your face is flushed and red. You find it hard to finish this entire ale mug that you've just taken. Actually, it's quite full to the brim. But you're feeling it right there. So, anything else? How about Soul and Pounce?
I think like I will sort of like drive Saldrin and Mustafa closer.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave the drunks to themselves, and then I will inform them that. So basically, they start saying, "Okay, I have one good news other than this whole mess with Lady Fiona and all.
Mm-hmm.
I was dealt with by lycanthropy curse.
Oh.
What you say?
Okay, go back to sleep, drunk man. We can discuss this another day. I will look to the sober guy, and then I will say, yeah, I can deal with curses now. It's not like I can easily deal with it. To be fair, I got relatively lucky dealing with mine, but I can say at least once a day.
It is a potential chance to remove it for permanently.
Yeah, mine is gone for good. I
Congrats.
can remove yours once a day because I also need to ensure that I have enough combat capabilities because it does take quite the energy out of me.
Says the peace cleric.
and then I so I think tomorrow I can try to get rid of one of you guys' curse.
Yeah, one of the curses, yes.
Who is
drink to
cursed here?
Do you remember the time when Jesus of Nazareth just went, I would like to heal you from your plague, but you know I need my spell slots for tonight, just in case the Romans come, just in case.
Just
And I
in
have to
case,
make
yeah.
all
Let's
those-
take
That's
let's take
what
up all
actually
the
happened.
stuff for
That's what actually happened. That's how we got caught.
I know Darian has been cursed, Sheldrin as well, right?
Yeah. Moonstalker
Yeah.
also.
Yeah. So
Is
I don't-
Artris?
Cursed too.
I don't know if I'm cursed or not. I know that I had a dream, and in the dream it was one of us. But I don't know if it's cursed or not.
He's one of us.
I think I was the only one who escaped.
yeah, should be correct. Pounds is the only one. Everybody else,
Yeah.
not including
So
Summer.
Yeah.
All right, so we
Otherwise-
need to add Artris in as well.
So wait,
Yeah.
what am I cursed with?
Lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy.
Really? But
Yeah.
no, that's a disease. I can't be cursed. I'm immune to diseases.
No, that's a curse.
That's a
It's a
curse.
curse. Disease and curse is a very different.
Yeah,
thing.
lycanthropy is a curse. Unfortunately, it's not exactly like an ailment that can be fixed so simply.
So 4 people. I throughout the week I'll try to get it for y'all. No guarantees on success, so just be aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all want me to try to see if I can remove whatever that's been cursing Irina?
Interestingly, now that we're talking about it, does anybody want to have a check? What time of the month is it, and how far away the moon is from fully being, in full bloom?
I think I will go and check. Since I'm clean, but then realizing that I have to get rid for this guy lycanthropy, I suddenly
Alright.
realized like, fuck, what if they turn? So I'm gonna go on and check on the moon, just in
Sure.
case.
Make me a nature check. We're 15. A lot of time actually has passed since you guys have come into Barovia. Surprisingly, from the time that you arrived, it would have been roughly about at least half a month, like 2 weeks, like
Yeah.
a 10-day kind of period. A few days have passed already. In fact, altogether, nearly about 5 days. And as you look up towards the sky, you suddenly see the moon almost on the edges of being full.
Oh.
It would seem time doesn't exactly flow the same here as it does in Faerun. The moon is about to be full within the next day or so. You're not exactly sure.
like Soul, the moment Soul sees that, he'll be like, Runestalker,
Yes, Turtle Man.
come out.
To the moon?
I will ask him to come out and look at the moon.
Now look at the moon. Do I feel anything?
You look at the moon, but for now, don't feel anything at least.
Shakes my head. Yeah, Runestalker don't feel the need to bite into Turtle Man's face for now.
Yet.
All right, I'll hold back for today.
Sure,
Just for today.
sure.
All right. After I reconvene. Yeah, I think that's about it. I just talked about the while they are trying to figure out how to get whatever information they can.
Okay, sure. If there's nothing else that you guys are doing, back
Is
to
that
the
how
drunk
adults get laid?
couple. Adults, I'm not so sure. But anyway, so the three drunk people and Carl as well. Carl will actually fill himself another and try to
She's
get
not drunk.
on
She's
your
not drunk.
level.
What the hell?
We were 14. He just can't get there. He just goes, just wish that for something stronger. You know what I mean? He just looks at Nikolai. Nikolai is like, his face is on the table, and he's like, oh. Yeah, you know what I mean. Carl just looks at you guys and just goes, apologies for my brother. He's a little bit of a lighthead, even though he's, supposed to be the older one. But I can take care of the two of you tonight if you're so willing.
I don't know. I don't think if I like sharing. If you catch
You
my
should
drift.
probably have a bit more to drink to just ensure your stamina.
I mean, I drank a lot and we've almost gone through the barrel. I'll drink another if you join me.
Oh, I've had enough. I have to make sure that
No,
I have
no,
my weight.
no, you've only had two. I've had more than all of you put together, really. I'm not the only one drinking here.
I'm the frail woman. What do I know? I can't put up with you.
Exactly, you don't know nothing, woman. Just drink. Don't think about it. And he just puts one more full flagon of wine right in front of you, and pours another one for you, Summer, and another for him. Now, this is probably the last one for tonight. And then after this, the real party begins, eh? Uh,
Oh.
so with that, here's to an incredible night. Cheers! And he pulls up the glass and drinks. Both of you look at your glasses. Are you going to drink?
Do I have a chance to pour it out?
Sure, you can make me another sleight of hand check or performance, your choice. If not, make me a con saving throw. Bloop. Oh yeah, baby. Carl's finally there.
Okay.
As the moment he tips his glass right up to his head, he doesn't look at you this time. You just pour the entire ale wagon right over your shoulder. Erwin just kind of gives you a look and just shakes his head. Could have cleaned that off.
Clean it later.
Yeah, and Arthurus, are you drinking yours?
No, I'm gonna nurse it for a bit.
Sure, make me a deception check, please.
Sorry, let me find my deception. Where are you? There we are. Oh, come on! I'd like to roll high, please.
With a 2, Carl just looks over to Summer, who's already finished the glass, like, oh, looks over at you as you're nursing yours, Arthurus, and just goes, what is this? You're a liar, aren't you? I thought you were Arthurus, you're a fighter, you are. This seems like you're more of a coward. Come on, drink!
Oh, he is hanging close.
I'm not a coward. What makes you think I'm a coward? Oh,
You're not a coward, then prove it to me. Drink that.
I lean in really, really close.
Yes.
I put my hand on his crotch.
Ah!
And
His
then I
eyes widen.
squeeze
Ah!
hard.
Ah!
Not a coward.
You can make me an intimidation check, but you have disadvantage, obviously, since you are poisoned, actually. In fact, Summer, you are also poisoned. Make me a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, both of you, in fact, should be making disadvantage.
Oh,
Wow.
Arthurus!
Okay, I'll give you the intimidation. With 14 sleight of hand, yeah, you managed to follow that still. But with a 20 on disadvantage intimidation check, he just goes at you, just goes,
Oh. You want to talk
That's
about
how I
your
like
mother?
my little boys. And I
Bordeaux.
press his face.
Yeah.
Hey, it just occurred to me that Carl just went after single moms in his area and he failed.
Pickle pops in your area.
look, just do whatever you want and say whatever you want. Just please squeeze the
going off the rails really fast.
Talk to us about your mother. How is she?
My mother, she's fine.
She's fine?
Yes.
He is fine.
You, what do you want?
And your sister, is she fine?
No, is this not fine?
What's wrong with your sister? Is she not beautiful like you boys?
Well, she is. Nikolai, and you just see him just kind of like Nikolai just kind of puke to the side as he kind of passes out. He's unconscious. Carl just looks very sad by himself. He looks at.
Let's go upstairs to our room.
Yeah, we can have
I'm gonna
some
keep
fun
holding him.
together.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna drag him up?
Oh yeah, we're
Why his balls?
Oh, I knew it.
You guys see Arthurus grabbing Carl Watcher by the balls as he's basically being dragged up the stairs. How about the drunk brother downstairs? What are you gonna do with him, Summer?
You know what? I just
Leave
put
him. Let's
in-
double
yeah.
theme this one.
Yeah, I put my my coat over him is just let him sleep. And then I follow Arthurus.
I hope I remember to pack the whips.
Okay. All right. So the both of you drunkenly.
Grappled.
Yeah. So drag him up to you guys' room. Everyone sees this.
Darren, you handle
I
this
would
one.
say, like the moment Archie grabs the balls, I redirect Lucian's eyesight away from that.
No.
Look away, child. Look away.
He saw. He'd be like, what is mommy doing?
Mommy's working, kid.
Playing with dolls.
Oh shit!
I would say, she's disciplining a bad boy.
Oh, very bad boy.
It's mommy saying
Very nice.
if I'm a bad boy too.
Oh yeah. I'll
No,
show you.
Lucian, you're a good
Keep
kid.
your
You're a good
grades, do
kid.
your homework, and you'll be a good boy.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
No, Lucian, you're my stepson. I'll never discipline you like this.
Oh, whoa.
Oh
Sorry.
That's
wow.
worse.
This is going to R18 territory.
Anyways, you
I need
guys.
documentaries, okay? Come on.
Anyways,
Fair
you
enough.
guys. Besides making this more comfortable for me than it already is, as you guys drag him into this room.
Man, you're not all of us.
His
Not me. I am like looking at everyone
yeah.
like, what is this?
Yeah, you
Now that
have him
we're
to
up here,
yourself.
we can actually interrogate him.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, we can put him on a bed and tie him up and let him have a good time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tie
Have you heard of Gerald's game?
okay.
This is
Are
summer
you guys
game.
tying up
This is the
Nicholas?
summer
Are you
games.
guys tying up Carl Walker, the son of Lady Fiona Walker?
What do you think, Arthurus? I'm following you at this point.
Yeah, I'm making it up as I go.
I see.
I'm surprised your paladin is capable of doing this.
I'm not doing anything evil. Nothing here
Great.
is evil. And well, first, I'm not a good paladin. Evil paladin, and nothing here is breaking any laws.
It's just a class, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to know a little bit more before we get really really down to business and you can't talk anymore. No, it's gonna be a good thing. We're gonna smother you.
If you've been a good boy to us, I'll show you a fun time.
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, stay confused. So what do you want to ask?
You don't feel confused.
He looks down and you see, I think I'm a confused boner.
Fear boners.
This 18 plus.
No.
Don't need, it will soon if we continue any further. So
Okay, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna string him along and ask him questions more in depth, maybe maybe tease him a little bit just to get more information out about Isaac and his sister, or Isaac, right, and his sister,
yeah.
and maybe the plans that his mom has.
Okay.
What do you think, Summer? Like, I don't really want.
Oh, I'm all for it. I'm all for
like
it.
this was kind of funny, but now it's getting weird.
Okay. So to make things a little bit easier for you guys, I'd like the both of you to either make me an investigation or a persuasion check, your choice. Since
If
you
I'm
guys
going
are
as a dominatrix, can I do intimidation?
no, you've already done that. So that intimidation check has basically given you what this chance right now. Carl Roger is basically at your mercy. He will tell and do and say anything in order to please the both of you right now.
Do
So
you have Zone of Truth by any chance?
Zone of
No, I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
not
has
yet.
done
Not yet. I think.
I think so.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
level 4, level
I have
5.
commands.
Have what?
Command.
command.
Oh, I like that.
One turn though.
It's just a one word though.
Yeah, and it's one turn.
Truth. What? Truth.
Tell me the
Oh,
truth.
yeah.
Anyone
Sorry?
have a circle of something?
No, unfortunately. All
I
right.
didn't prepare as well. So good luck.
Yeah, unfortunately, like it's only Summer and Arthur is inside here. You two have drunkenly made this plan as you guys have possibly
It's a great plan.
brothers.
It's a plan.
Everyone downstairs is just like going to deal with the aftermath. Unfortunately, no one's joined in this room. I don't
Can
think
I
anybody
listen at
even
the
wants to
door?
find out what's going on in this room.
Can I listen at the door?
I mean,
Listen at the door. Everyone go and listen at the door.
I think I want to go listen at the door
is
for
curious enough to
educational purposes.
what the heck is going on.
Okay.
Oh, power.
Okay. So
Correct.
so you all just listen. You all just listen.
I mean, like, well, Felgen, I don't know. I want to say Felgen is like curious, like, what is happening? What are they doing? And then I'm being
Yeah.
like, just see what's going on.
So
Okay, so the both of you are listening in through the door. Okay. Anybody else like to join?
No. No.
Okay.
Who's listen? Oh my god. I'll join just because Aldrin is there.
Okay.
Bodyguard.
Okay, sure.
I'll stay down to take care of our drunk friend.
I
Okay.
am going to Nikolai and taking some coat off him and propping him up so as if he's sleeping on the table.
I mean, it's no different from him. He's still unconscious at the moment. So yeah.
Okay, at least he's not drowning.
Okay. So both of you, just to kind of make things even, since you already have disadvantage thanks to your poison condition, you should have had advantage, but we will make it a straight roll. Either make me persuasion or either persuasion or a investigation check. Yeah, either persuasion or investigation check.
Okay, let
What are
me.
you good at? I got a 3 in
I got
persuasion.
a 2 for persuasion, man.
What
Oh,
about investigation?
Oh, it's a 2. It's a
Okay,
2. Oh no,
so
it's a 0 actually.
I'll say how this goes. Any question you can ask, it's going to be like about one thing. Basically, he'll answer you about one thing, but you've got to make that check. And
Mm,
yeah, you've got to make the check. I'll tell you what his response is, but that's pretty much as much as you can get out of that for that one thing, basically for
For
this
that
evening.
one question. Or
Yeah,
for
for
the
that.
entire evening.
Yeah, for that one question for the entire evening, basically. The rest of it is basically going to be like gibberish or not usable.
Okay.
So, yeah, but
So
both of you can go through a few questions. Like there's no limit on the questions, so yeah, go ahead.
So do we want to ask him about
I want to know
Moore's
about his
mom's
mother's
plans?
plan.
Yeah, me too. So let's focus on his mother's plans and why she wants why she wants Isaac dead, or
How about asking about his sister?
As you hear outside the window, outside the door.
I wonder if he knew any secrets about his mother, but I don't know. Let's focus on his mom's plan
Yeah.
first.
yeah.
Well, I can't. No, I can't.
Okay, first
Okay, none of
question.
us are. None of the rest of us.
That is
While we're
correct.
doing this, you guys should go and infiltrate their house.
Oh, I like
Did you tell us that on the?
Yeah.
I didn't.
You-
Oh, I said it last time when we were leaving. Somebody should come back.
Wait, do you want to do that now?
Split the party, yeah.
Split the party?
Well,
I mean, I can send my psychic whisper.
Let's deal with him. Like I don't know how long he's gonna last.
Okay. Oh, I'll make it.
No pun intended.
He'll last the whole evening, but basically, yeah,
Okay.
you can get out as much information as you can, but each time is only a one chance kind of thing for each question.
Okay. So let's ask about how his mom is going to take over the burgomaster.
How his mom is going to take over the burgomaster.
What do you think, Summer? Or
Yeah. I would agree to that one.
Okay, one of you can make either investigation or persuasion check for this.
Okay.
not me. Oh,
Oh, Yui.
Sure.
Inspiration, yeah.
Inspiration. Let's see if that works, please. Oh, okay, that's better.
That's yeah.
Much better.
Nice. So mark up your inspiration. With a 17, you're asking him how does his mother plan to take over the Burger
Yeah.
Master? Okay.
Well, the whole line of questioning is going towards that, right?
Mhm.
Well, this is technically just one question. But he will go. What? I I don't know anything about that. My mother's trying to take over the burger. Well, she doesn't really like him, maybe, but she hasn't told us anything about that.
Okay. Uh, is he telling the truth?
You can make me an insight check.
Damn it.
We can
With
both do that.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Well, that you can't get any more disadvantage than that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Oh, don't prove me wrong.
With a 6, he seems pretty fucking scared. Scared of you guys more than he is scared of his mother at the moment. He'd probably tell you whatever you want to tell. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay, I'm gonna.
What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I was. I don't want to hurt him. I want to make him feel better. The only thing I can do to make him feel better is lay on hands.
I mean, you can do that after the interrogation,
You
but yeah,
can
go
do
ahead.
that after the interrogation, but there's something I want to do
Sure.
that you might not like.
Hmm.
But do you have any other questions? Do you want to ask
Um,
about his sister? Do you want to ask exactly what they know?
we can ask about his sister, and we can ask about Isaac or Isaac.
Okay.
Mm,
All right.
okay.
Give me one roll for the sister first.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have
Okay, that's the
inspiration.
sister.
Nice.
Okay. So for the sister, she just goes. You seem to be really interested in Stella. All right, fine. I tell you all about Stella's madness. All right. It happened so long ago, but when she married Victor, uh, she was still fine. A few days after that, and then weeks turned to months, and we saw her a few times, and she seemed to be still all right, but a little bit more quiet. And as time went along, things got really weird. And to be honest, Stella's a little bit cuckoo right now. She's all in. We kind of had to leave her in the room. Me and my brother sometimes take her out, and you know, uh, well, she's in her own room back in the water house.
Is it upstairs or downstairs?
She just looks at you funny. All bedrooms are usually upstairs.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've never been there. You should take me there one day.
Sure. If mom's not around, I just don't care for me anymore.
Okay, that's a date.
Anyway, Stella's just well, she's a little bit skittish and kind of has a really fickle temperament. She's kind of acting like a cat now, and she always refers to herself as a little kitty, and that's what we call her sometimes, just to just make her happy.
She refers to herself as a cat.
Uh,
Kitty.
Look, don't tell anyone, just look. Stella is our sister, all right? Just don't be mean to her.
We're
She's
trying to actually help her, so
okay. Look, Stella is just a little bit off in the head at the moment, and she kind of really can't come out into public at the moment because she kind of soils herself and uh, isn't exactly acting well, very much like a person. She's acting more like a cat.
Okay.
and
That's
she was
interesting.
normal before they got married.
Oh, very much so. Stella was like she was her baby sister. Everyone loved her. Uh, everyone, and especially mom. Uh, and ever since she came back and was like that, mom has been pretty down lately.
And where is this Victor guy?
Do you? Oh,
She's the she's the burgomaster's son with the burgomaster's mansion, obviously.
Did he ever leave the mansion?
No, we've never seen him. I've never seen him.
okay. Victor never leaves the house.
Do you want us to? Do you want to help us to help your sister?
Uh, Make me that persuasion check.
Okay.
I'll do this one.
You sure?
I'll try. I have a 3.
Oh, that's better than mine. Oh, that is much better than mine.
17, he just goes, why are you trying to help my sister? What are you lot?
Well, I am a knight come to uh, rid this land of dangers and those that prey on the weak. And if Victor did something to your sister that made her like that, it's my job to actually help her. So I would need your help to do that. Are you willing to help us?
What do you need me to do? Just know that I'll never betray my family and my sister.
No, I don't need you to betray your family or your sister. I need you
Oh,
to
thank
help.
God, because I would definitely do that straight away if you just stop healing me right now.
I'm
Oh.
sorry?
I would definitely betray them. Just please don't, just please stop
Hey.
kill me.
No, out of curiosity. You
People pay for this.
I don't want this no more. You see him sobbing as you see him start to pee his pants.
do you think that your mother could have make your sister go mad just to keep her with her since she misses her so much?
He just looks kind of like wide-eyed and crazy at you. What? Are you insane?
I am.
Well,
No, I think it's the Victor that did it.
Mm.
you don't understand. Stella is, well, is my mother's like baby girl. She will never let anything happen to her. And the fact that Victor did something, well, she's obviously made complaints and approached the burgomaster, but Victor is the burgomaster's son. It's not like anybody can do anything about it.
Maybe
Does
she's
Vic-
looking for a reason to hit the burgomaster and is using your sister as a pawn.
She just goes, no, think about it. Why do you think my mother married her daughter to the burgomaster's son?
Not out of love.
Well, obviously, it was a marriage of uh,
Political
necessity.
marriage.
Yes, yes, yes. We were trying to make amends with the burgomaster, and at first things seemed to be peaceful. But when Stella returned, do you think my mother was happy about what has happened? No, obviously not.
Here's a
And
question.
yes,
Does Victor have any friends in town?
he just shakes his head. Nah, Victor keeps by himself. I mean, he's always up in his mansion, in his attic, I think.
Does he ever leave?
I don't know. We've never seen him leave. No one has.
No one has. Interesting.
Here's a funny thing, though. Uh, uh, Apparently, uh, there's been people missing from the mansion. Um, like a maid or someone's gone missing. Some of the guard. I don't know. It's just rumor. It's just what we heard.
From the burgomaster's mansion?
Yes, Isaac's been looking into it. In fact, uh, I think he was blaming Rictavio and his tigers for it. But, well, no one really knows, and Isaac's not exactly great in his investigations.
Hmm. Interesting.
No.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask us?
Yeah. Does he know about his mom and Strad?
He
Like,
just this one you don't need to make any checks. You just go, of course, everyone knows about it. Uh, well, me and my brother don't really care too much because it's just old folks talking old folks tales. We've never seen this devil they keep talking about. But mom seems to know him. And so we were like, okay, cool. A vampire lord makes things kind of interesting. Uh, but nothing's really happened so far.
okay, and it doesn't
Plus,
bother you.
well, to be honest, no one's seen this devil for centuries. Some even I'm one of them actually that uh, really wonder if he even exists. And it's not just just stories. They try to keep us in line, you know,
So
maintain the
wait,
patriarchy.
why if nobody's seen Strahd, you guys have those stupid festivals all the time?
Oh, it's because of the burgomaster. He seems a little bit well, a lot more than a little bit actually. He's very afraid of the devil. Uh, so yeah, he just does this this festivals every week or so. In fact, for the past year, uh, is trying to get the villagers' morale up and trying to make things all hunky dory here in the town of Vallaki.
Huh.
So, as soon as your mom is not at home, will you let us know?
Uh, why?
Why not? You did say so yourself. You're waiting for her to die.
Uh,
And then you can take over.
uh, sure. You know, me and my brother were just joshing with you, right? We don't really have big plans or sorts. We just wanted to have some fun. I'm sorry. It's for everything.
Oh, you are so fun. Anything else, authors?
No, I think I think I'm done.
You think you're done?
Yeah, I'll give him a kiss to make him feel better.
Uh,
Okay. Hey, Carl.
yes.
There's one more thing I want you to do. Could you do that for me?
Anything if you let me go.
Open your mouth,
Uh-uh.
and I put dream pastry into his mouth, and I say, swallow.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait.
Yes.
Oh god.
what are you doing?
That's
I think you're crossing a very terrible threshold here.
Um. Summer, what is your alignment?
Chaotic.
Chaotic what?
Chaotic good, but I can turn it into neutral.
Yeah, you are now, I would say, chaotic neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
As
poison and drugs.
as you basically stuff what seems to be a dream pastry straight down into his throat. He doesn't know what it is. Just starts chewing and munching. Okay, let's see here.
So they don't know what they are here.
They don't.
I mean, you haven't seen any dream pastries being sold within the town of Vallaki. Uh, okay. All right, he's gonna make a con saving throw. Let's go. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
5 hours. As he swallows the pastry, you see his eyes go immediately, like the pupils go like wide and then like really tiny. As his eye just open up wide, looking directly at you, he just goes, "Oh no!" and you see him start dribbling by the mouth. He's incapacitated.
Okay. I'm done.
Why did
And you see his eyes, yeah, he starts to fold, like his eyes, basically he starts to go into like a seizure almost, not a trance, like a full-on seizure as he just...
Is he ODing?
Is he OD?
Is he
and
ODing?
he stops moving completely.
Wow.
Is he dead?
Oh, wow, that was amazing. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, wow. I've got... Oh, and he just falls back and lies unconscious.
Oh, he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, we
Warn
did
me
promise
next
him a
time.
good time. We
Jeez.
promised a good time. You make a liar out of me?
No.
Again, no one else is there. It's just you two.
Yeah. So do we take him out, put him next to his brother?
Up to you guys.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Conditioning.
Yeah, sure. You drag his very unconscious, incapacitated
Are there
body
any
downstairs.
are there any other rooms available upstairs?
No, you guys have taken up all the rooms.
Does he have anything on him?
We're
At
not
the
gonna roll
moment, besides the coin in his pocket, nope, nothing else of note.
Eh,
Does he
I
have
don't think
keys for the house?
They don't need keys for the house. They're the master of the house. Just like open the door, bitch.
I know, but in the middle of the night, if they go home, like
Oh no, they're rich motherfuckers. They don't give a shit.
Servants don't sleep.
Yeah, servants. Yeah.
Their servants are standing, waiting by the door usually.
Okay.
Plus, you did not see any, like you haven't come across a house or a place, like any place within Vallaki or even the town of like Barovia where the doors were actually locked and like locked or not available for you to kind of like go in if it's like somebody staying there kind of thing, unless it's you've seen basically every townsfolk here has left their doors wide open kind of thing, or has not locked their doors. It's even the rich, especially the rich people.
interesting.
But anyways, you guys drag his unconscious, incapacitated body next to his brother. Both of them lie very unconscious on the table. Other than that, is there anything else you'd like to do for the evening as you guys reconvene?
I'm gonna ask Erwin to treat them to a nice breakfast the next morning on me. Do you have coffee in this land?
No, they do not. Don't have any Java beans, unfortunately. Erwin will just go, we'll take care of them. Don't you worry. We're used to this already.
Perfect. We got some interesting information.
Well,
So do you want to tell me anything?
Who else is in the room besides our party and the Martikovs?
all right. At this late in the evening, it's probably close to like about midnight right now. The kids have more than likely gone off to sleep. Irina will grab Lucian, Ismark as well, and they'll be like, do you need us for anything? It's Lucian's bedtime. We should bring him up as well.
No, thank you.
All right.
Good night,
and
sweetheart.
Good night, mommy. And he just like runs up to you, just kind of jumps into your arms, kisses you on
I
the cheek.
give her a big kiss.
All right. And he goes
I'll
right
take care of you later. Sorry, buddy.
He goes, it's okay. I'm having fun. And he just goes right up with Ismark and Irina. Okay, it's time to bed, boy. Both of them disappear up into the rooms for the evening with Lucian. And yeah, only the Martikovs, Danica, Owen is left, the two drunk brothers, the three very drunk individuals downstairs in the party, and yeah, all of you guys.
And the remaining sober fools.
Me,
So, do we get an info down from you guys?
Yeah, we're gonna tell you
I,
guys
Yeah.
what's actually happened with Stella. That she thinks she's a cat.
And
Oh.
also the fact that they both are the one who released the tiger, not what's his name again? Victor?
Rictavio.
Tavio.
Tavio.
Rictavio.
Now, Rictavio is the owner of the.
Yeah, the
Of the
Rictavio is the owner of the tiger, yeah.
maybe the cat thing has something to do with the is it purple light, right? Purple light
Yeah.
at the burgomaster's house. The top
Victor
floor.
Yeah.
lives at the attic, he says. So
Yep.
since he never leaves the house, he might be the reason why there's the purple flashes.
It could be
I
magic.
think the Burgomaster's house is much more interesting than, say, Lady Fiona's right now at the moment.
You wanna go?
I agree.
Right now.
I think they're
Not now.
very interesting.
I mean, you can go and see whether you see the purple flashes.
We could check it out and then come back and have our long rest.
Yeah, I think we can just check the house from far. Don't get close.
Okay. So
Yeah, I think we didn't do any fighting. How tired are we?
not very.
Anybody tired? Yeah.
Just a little.
Are we still drunk?
Yes, you are. At least for the next. Give me a second here.
Hour, you say?
Hour, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but we spent
I-
how much time upstairs?
yeah, I'll say a full hour has passed already with midnight and everything. Yeah. So you guys are no longer drunk. At least, no longer feeling the effects of the ale you've drunk so far. But yes, you guys are here at the Walker House. Sorry, it's a little bit blurry.
Burgomaster Mansion.
Yeah, right?
But yep, Burgos Master's mansion is just roughly about a couple of minutes walk away as you head on over.
I want to say something.
Sure.
Like on the journey, Soul will pull Summer away,
Mhm.
and then Summer, you will see that Soul's face is just pretty chill, completely full of fury, and he just tells you, if you pull that move again, how are you any fucking different than that having that sense?
I mean, you guys told everything about, including the dream pastry.
Yeah, that's why I asked the y'all tell everything.
We would have.
So
Yeah.
Soul will pull Summer apart and says, "Do not do that again." How that does not make you any different than that old hag that sells cream pastries to parents who are willing to sell their own kid.
You are right. You know what? I take out my last dream pastry and I handed it to Soul. You make the call.
There's no making call. Soul will drop it and just smash the damn thing.
All right.
Yeah, that's your call.
Then Soul will just walk away. Like she just like, by the gods.
Goodbye, dream
Runes,
pastry.
Stalker, and
Yes.
Soul with your passive perception, especially Solar. Both of you do notice as you guys are walking out from the Blue Water Inn, a very familiar figure is nearby, roughly about 60 to about 80 feet away from you, following very closely behind. A familiar middle-aged man. He just kind of looks around the corner, and both of you kind of look backwards towards him. He just kind of leans back, like, oh. But both of you are kind of like seeing him standing there behind the corner, kind of like tailing you guys.
It's like
I look at-
it's like the meme where those two guys passing each other in the cars and then the CJs on the intersection.
Oh, honey.
Let's Soul will be like, he's our dear friend is keeping an eye on us again. So let's invite him to the conversation, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
Stalker,
Yeah,
not.
let's do that.
I will go and pick Ernst up.
As you go towards him, he looks like hurriedly in every direction and just starts running away.
I look at Soul and I go like, you don't hunt, do you?
So looks at someone will be like, oh, please.
Exactly. Why would you approach something Oh my goodness! So okay, right. Uh,
Can we chase after the guy, or there's no more chance for that?
I mean, up to you. Do you want to chase after him?
I'll chase after him.
I need
Okay.
You guys see Moonstalker just go down to a sprint, right down the street after the guy. Ernst isn't exactly a very fast human for his age. And as you turn around the corner, he just sees you barreling towards him, like, don't kill me! And just goes down to the ground.
Oh, if he goes down on the ground, I will also body slam him to the ground because that's what I planned to. But then he go down to the ground and
You do, you basically just slide on the ground with his face on it, right?
I mean, I was planning to body slam him, but he went down to the ground first. I was like, oh shit, I can't stop him.
Now that you body slam him to the ground.
Slow motion as you land on top of him. He just looks up at you. Why? Why?
Oh,
Why?
thanks for cushion.
That hurt. And as you guys start to get up, he just like, are you going to the Burger Masters now?
More like you want to see if you can see the purple flickering in the attic.
Sure. I was just trying to make sure you were safe. According to that hurts. I can't feel my rib.
oh,
Rusak has not gotten up yet because she's looking up and said looking for like a cue for him to get up. Is like, can I get out now, or do I still need to body slam the fella?
Okay,
Could you
okay.
get off me, please?
I go and help Runestalker out. Okay?
Okay.
you
And
really?
while I'm hold on. While I'm helping Runestalker up, I pickpocket the other dream pastry out of her bag.
Oh,
I will try to insight that.
Make me a sleight of hand check, Darian, as you try to sneak that out of her pocket. And you will have to make me a perception check in order to beat that.
Oh, misperception.
Let's see. Runestalker perception.
Yeah. Runestalker's perception.
Give me a second. Why is it? There we go.
You don't see,
Nah.
unfortunately, as you slip
Oh,
the
well.
green pastry out. Darian, it's with you.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my pocket surreptitiously while, helping Runestalker up.
Okay.
And laughing
Sure.
at Ernst.
All right, guys.
Are you
He gets
okay?
up on the ground too as he pats himself up. I think I might have cracked a rib.
It's okay. It'll heal.
I hope so. I'm not built like you. No,
I'll throw in 5 points of healing. Lay on hands.
That feels much better. And you see, like, he just like lets go of his rib and kind of stands up again. Thank you. That was very helpful.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my friends can be a little bit rambunctious.
Look,
Are you seeing?
I don't mean you all any harm. Just trying to make sure everything's well. Lady Fiona is the one that asked me to follow you, just to make sure everything is all right.
We're actually looking into Stella's condition at the moment.
I still remember you were very, very, very insistent about seeing Stella. Just know that she's not in any condition to see strangers at the moment. And for now, I still consider you a stranger in our house.
She's not in a good condition. Meow. What about later?
Quack, quack.
God damn it.
If you can figure out whatever Victor has done to dear old Stella, then sure.
We get our claws into him, right?
You can let Lady Fiona know. I will not be making any such decisions for the Walker House.
Where'd you run
And
away
since
though?
we have you here, can you tell us about the Burgo Master's mansion?
And he just pointed it, like right across the street. Just go, that's it.
And you've been in this town a long time, so any specific hidden entrances, any way we can get in without being seen, you know the drill.
He just like raises an eyebrow. Ah, yes, I've been a servant of Lady Fiona Watcher for many a decade, and my father before him. But
Mhm.
the secrets of my household, that is probably all I know. That of the Burgomaster's mansion, unfortunately, I know none of.
Uh, then do you know about His Excellency's movements?
Hmm. He patrols the town square in the day and around the entire town through the gates and then back to the Burgomaster's mansion, or at least until the Burgomaster himself has any sort of use for him.
He
Do
comes
you
back
know?
in the
I pretty much like the town's guards,
Okay.
Does the Burgomaster
unless,
leave the mansion?
unless of course of course he does. He's the Burgomaster. He goes where he likes. This is his town.
Any pattern when he leaves?
He just
I
kind
mean,
of
like,
like he kind of shrugs. Unfortunately, I didn't pay much attention to the Burgomaster's movements. Perhaps that's why Lady Fiona asks you to do such a thing.
all right, you can keep an eye on us from here, I suppose.
I'll, yeah, sure.
Why did you run away though?
We
Uh, force of habit.
I imagine even if we told him not to follow us, he will do so anyway.
Rune Chocker chased you because you run.
I ran because you chased me.
The man did not chase you. He walked up to you.
It felt like chasing. If you've never been chased, you'll understand. But look, um, if you can do whatever you wish, just know that the Lady Fiona has charged you with something already. The investigation into Victor, she will also leave at your hands. But if any of this gets back to Lady Fiona Watcher, and I may be an old and, well, not a very strong person, but I swear I will curse your entire family, this, or any sorts of anything that's happened to Lady Fiona.
understood.
Power to curse.
Okay, let's slow down, slow our rolls here for a second.
Ernest, we'll leave you to your business. Let's go, guys. We need to figure out if Victor is a mad mage.
Well, we just want to take a look if the rumor is true about the, lights at the attic.
Yeah,
Yeah, just-
we
it's
just need to case the joint basically.
Yeah, just
It's
check
just-
the parameters.
Starts walking out of the alleyway and just goes, just remember, you're not supposed to really know each other. And what
What
Lady
do you mean?
Fiona
We're
has
best
asked of
friends.
you, he just raises an eyebrow. Lady Fiona has touched you with something. If anyone finds out about what you're doing, we will deny everything about it.
Hmm.
Understood?
Yes. Ernest, you can go. You can go.
And he just kind of grunts. He starts walking off. He waits until you guys are like kind of like out of view, and then kind of dashes around the corner and kind of stands there.
He's really
Yes,
not good at hiding, is he?
Like totally, but we can still likely assume that he's still there.
Wait. No, he's hidden. He's completely hidden, and only to Soul. Soul only is the only person who can see you.
I think so. Would be like see like a bit of his foot pop out. You'd be like, all right, guys, that's case the joint.
We shall. Let's move on.
This is going to make having conversations slightly more difficult.
Also, as the party is walking, I tuck Soul in to get his attention. Then I show him the dream pastry in my hand. Then I crush it beneath my foot.
So,
You
so,
wasted a dream pastry for that effect? Not speaking as glow.
so Pat and shoulder, like,
Yeah.
good boy.
Yeah, completely silent.
the
Understanding.
equivalent of a good boy pat. And also a walker. But like, all right, are we doing this stealthy, guys? I know it's
Oh.
night and all.
We're just watching from far away.
Yeah,
I mean,
I want to see the layout of the house. How many floors is it? Are there any nice windows to climb in through?
Okay, so as you guys head over to the Burger Master's mansion, even though it is quite late in the evening, there are enough lights around in the mansion as well as surrounding place to kind of give you a full-on view of the mansion. Looking at it, at least from a street away, you will notice that this pretty large three-story mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, and there are plenty of them, as you said. More than enough windows to fulfill your thieving fantasy around every wall. However, all the windows are draped with kind of like curtains covering them, so you can't see the inside. There is a large double door entrance door at the very front of the mansion. There's this arched opening there. And even then, you can even see that there are drapes covering kind of like the porticolor windows or the small windows that are around the doors itself. You can't see anything inside. However, even just kind of like standing here, it looks quite fortified and sturdy. Don't see any guards patrolling at the moment. Yeah, it just seems completely quiet. Looking 3-story.
3 stories? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
you're looking at this. Yes, it's 3-story mansion.
Okay.
So there's 2 floors and more than likely a very large kind of roof for where you think is an attic. You don't see any windows in the attic portion of the mansion, however, just windows on the second floor and on the ground floor. Yeah, is there anything you guys are looking for in particular? There is only, from what you can see, the double door entrance in the front and possibly a back entrance to a kitchen or something. You're not exactly sure.
Do they look like they have a very sturdy locks on them?
You don't see it. You don't see the locks, but this is the Burger Master's mansion. You can assume they probably will have. I mean, it's probably open during the day, like everyone kind of walks in and out of the like every place here. But during the night, yeah, everyone's closed their doors, shuttered the windows. You think they probably more likely will have some locks.
Any purple lights on the attic?
Any purple lights? Here at midnight, as you guys are waiting, you look up in the attic, don't see any lights.
Is there any guards around the mansion? Like,
You don't see any guards. That's the thing. There are really no guards patrolling around in the middle of the night.
no.
I'm guessing they think no one is going to be that stupid to try and break in. I don't know.
Or
I'm
they
pretty
might
sure
have,
I think pretty sure this is something about us
Or-
when you say that.
or they might have some other security that you are unaware of.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
What
Mm,
do you guys think? Are we gonna
We're not
stay
gonna-
here?
We're going.
Just-
I
We're
can
not gonna-
fly now. Do you want me to just have a look at the second floor for you guys, like from far?
Eddie, you said all the windows were draped, right?
Mhm.
Covered up.
draped.
Yeah, they were all covered.
Oh,
This is what the mansion looks like.
Do they look barred?
If you start, shoo, that's a lot of doors and windows.
That's just the first floor.
Okay.
oh, this is the first
Still just the
floor.
first floor. Okay.
That's just the first floor. That's the second floor. Second floor, just imagine all of this, but more windows. And then on the third floor, basically the attic, you don't see any windows whatsoever. Basically up here, lah.
And where were they saying that the flashing lights were coming from?
From the
The
attic.
attic.
The
Attic
So
top one.
third floor.
Yeah, there are no windows, so you don't see any like flashing. Like there's no lights coming out of the third floor area.
Weird.
Is there is there any way to right now it's closer to nighttime right now, right?
It's midnight.
Midnight. Yeah. I think could I try and do a perception check to see if there's any other ways, any other weaknesses to the structure aside from the windows and doors?
Weaknesses to the structure. Are you looking for a way to penetrate the walls from the outside?
To enter the building aside from doors and
So
windows.
besides the doors and the windows, there are no other entrances that you see into this mansion.
So no, not even a perception check, just straight.
Don't need to. You see everything.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, you
No,
see
no,
everything.
so that means there's like no like okay, the wood looks like it's a little bit like rotten here, maybe some.
Unless there's an invisible door in the wall, you don't see it.
Okay. Right. Not doesn't
Feljin,
really-
Feljin, I don't suppose you know any spells that can cut glass quietly, do you?
No. Most of the stuff I have is loud and noisy.
I tell you what, guys. Since you guys are kind of scoping out this area, I'll give you guys about 5-10 minutes. It's 11 o'clock anyway. Let's take a quick 5-minute break. You guys decide what else you might want to. I mean, you could probably fly someone up into a window and just. I also don't know. It's all covered, so you can't see any of the windows at the problem at the moment. You haven't tried opening the windows, so you don't even know whether they're locked yet. So I'll let you guys decide where and how you might want to go about doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have to move you back to the landing page first because I'll get the other levels
Okay,
ready.
ready.
Yeah. So I'll put you back on the landing page first. I will take a 5-minute break and we'll come back. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
5 minutes.
Bio break.
Right. Are we thinking of just casing, or do we want to just straight up infiltrate?
Case first.
I don't know what's the difference.
I say we could go up from the top, like
If we touch the window, maybe maybe it would trigger some sort of alarm. I don't know.
Well, first
maybe
of all,
we can go
first
from.
of all, we also want to decide. We also want to infiltrate at a time where Isaac is not in the house.
He in the house now?
He is like Ern say that he returns to the mansion by evening.
I'm back.
Oh yeah, but that means doing it during the day, and I don't know.
That's even worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we actually going to penetrate through the house, or are we just going to knock on the door and say hello to the burgomaster?
Do we
If
have to
hello,
use that
maybe
word?
can
Do we
go in
have
the
to use
morning.
that word? It's a bit weird.
Say hello?
No.
No.
My question is, if the roof,
I know
how-
exactly the word, but
What you want to say? Pay our respects.
No,
I'll just let Glow say it.
want
I just
to-
keep
I just
Glow
want
say
to
it.
enter the building. I don't want to.
Oh, right, that word. I apologize.
No, I mean because of the earlier situation. That's why it's a little bit weird.
Right. Sorry. Break in. Do we want to break
Yes,
into the
that-
house? Yeah.
if we can find some other way to do so, I would be open to that because windows and doors are one of the more.
can we
noticeable-
remove the tiles on the attic and maybe go in from there? Since that's where we want to go, can't we just straight away go there?
Yeah, I mean, like,
That's why I asked if any of the wood, the wooden beams or the tiles would look like they're like might be falling apart, so it makes it easier to
Can we
find an
just
entrance.
how about buying a ladder and make it invisible?
That wouldn't that
that's
make it
easy.
more difficult for us also when we're climbing? I mean,
yeah.
or going
Right.
down later.
Okay. Like, I think like if you want to enter, I don't think we should go through the front doors.
Oh, for
Since
sure, no. For sure, no.
If we can enter straight, go from the attic lah. the top floor, basically.
Mm.
Because all we
So,
want
I
is
mean,
information, right?
if that's where we just want to go, just fly everyone there. And we land there. But after that, I can't use it anymore. I want to escape. That's a different. Then you need a different plan.
It's gonna be difficult for some of us to climb on top of, like, from floor to floor, and then I don't know if it's going to be noisy.
Mm.
You're gonna have to
it
stealth
will
that.
be, it will be stealth. Stealth is I don't think everyone here is that well versed in stealth, so it's going to be tricky.
No, we are a noisy bunch.
Or we could get the two or three people who are very good at stuff to go and just scout the whole room. Then we leave. That's also an option.
Isn't that just summer at this point?
You know, I mean, Darian is great at sneaking, and Runestock too.
Right. If he wasn't missing a leg.
Moonstocker
Right.
can sneak if Gwen can roll high.
Yeah. Lately, it's not like no matter how big, how much my modifier is, it's a +8. By the way, I always roll a 2 or 3.
Do you have that pass without trace?
No, I didn't prepare because I didn't think that I would need it.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, that's fine. I get it.
I think we don't have to do too much tonight.
Mhm.
Can we just mage hand and see if we can open one of the windows, the upper floor windows?
Let me check something about the mage hand first.
Mage hand requires. I think it requires has a double component. I'm not sure how quiet mage hand technically is.
Mage hand can only carry more than like 10 pounds, so it should be able to have like at least a strength to open, like show if the window, lift it a little bit, and then put it back down.
Should be. I mean, if you can open a door, you should be able to open a window.
But we have to check with the DM about that first, because sometimes.
Also, it's quite conspicuous. Mage hands flying around the house, opening windows and doors.
Darian's
Darian's
My
mage
mage hand is
invisible.
invisible.
Yeah.
My mage hand is
wow,
invisible.
okay.
Oh, Darian can do it. Yeah.
But
I mean,
his
I can
range
totally
is
try.
like it's 30 feet, right? Is it still 30 feet or is it 60?
Yes,
now?
this is it's 30 feet. Should be fine.
Yeah, 30 feet is bloody long, you know.
Oh,
That's what
really?
she said.
Does living give you any special? Like,
Let me
no,
see.
It's a large mansion, though. Yeah.
It is huge. We could go like there's the back door over here. You know. We don't have to break in tonight. We can just say hello tomorrow morning and then wait until the night and whatever.
I mean, saying hello is very dangerous for us
Um,
because
I'm not sure.
Darian picked a fight with Isaac. Don't forget about that.
Right. Is that,
Oh, right. Isaac is not too happy about us, huh?
he knows
Yeah.
all about. He knows all of our faces. Or is there anyone that he would probably not associate?
Am I around when you guys were picking a fight? Because technically,
Yes.
I don't know what that's happening.
You were silent lah, but
He
Yeah.
has not seen my face. I was disguising as what's her face?
As a hooded Irina.
Irina.
yeah, you were disguised as Arena. Hey, yeah.
I'm not sure. I might have an out. I might have an out if I'm like the one trying to calm everyone down. Is like, what are you trying to do, kind of thing. I'm not sure.
What is it?
Because I'm thinking if we want to, if we have another option, we can try and bluff our way into the house. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but bluffing our way into the house might be also another option to consider.
If we do that, we might as well, like, they're gonna start attacking us.
Well, I mean, at least we'll get inside and get most of the way in before things go haywire. I'm not sure.
We could just knock on their door and say, "Hey, can we see Victor?"
Or we could wait for Isaac to leave the mansion, then we go say hi. Then, well, since the person that Darren's not very in good terms in isn't
But
there.
we can And for that to do that, like I think it's pay a visit to the burgomaster, but in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, only when Isaac is not in.
Mm-hmm.
But then the goal from there onwards is do not piss off the burgomaster.
Yeah, of course. It's just
course.
we really want to find out about Victor first, right? Before we start sentencing people into death.
The judgment era is not yet here.
Okay.
Or later.
Because like if we start breaking into houses, they're gonna, be rightfully so attack back, and we will eventually have to kill them.
Yes, which is the usual, which is the problem I had with it last week. It's like there are consequences to doing that.
Death comes to us
And
all.
So just say hi, ask for Victor to see Victor, and just
What if
Yeah,
they
and
don't? What if Victor
if
don't
that
want to
doesn't
meet
work
us?
out, then we can maybe reconsider the sneaking in because then what is just an option.
I'm just worried is that like we go and we say hi, we want to see Victor, he reacts badly.
Ask you why.
Or we can try and spin it as we want to see the burgomaster instead, and then maybe just what happened is like, oh, you have a son. Where is he? We'd like to meet him, that kind of thing. Just like a happenstance in the place.
we
Oh,
could
we could
compliment
go.
his ideas for the events. Like that's such a great
yeah.
idea. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You have
I have that
the
folder of.
yeah. You can pretend to be like a super fan of his like work or whatnot.
I could.
Yeah,
I could.
you have the posters, right?
Yeah, I
That
have that.
might-
I have that album of festival posters.
Yeah, you
that
could
might
like
work. That might work. But
ask him if
just be aware that what's the thing? Yeah, he's considered noble, so I don't think he will allow us to just meet him if we want to. So the fan approach might be the best option if you want to talk to him, lah. And then
Yeah.
someone might have to sneak to meet
Away.
Victor. Because
Yeah.
I don't think we can just ask him to see his son or like broach the topic sideways. We don't know. I think what's the word? We are not familiar with him, and he's obviously not familiar with us.
Okay.
I mean,
So yeah,
you already have heard the same things about us as Lady Fiona would have heard about us. I'm not sure. Rumors
he might have heard about us. I mean, we have to assume so, lah, but we cannot. It's a word, lah. I think that taking the fan approach would be the best. But I think for tonight, just see if you can open a window.
Yeah.
Mage hand.
Okay. So which window would you like to open?
I will hide from far, far away when this
Same.
happens.
I will also hide with Stalker and Soul.
Is it okay if I stealth?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I'll stealth too.
Roll a stealth check.
Soul will back off. Like just back away. Like, okay, I'll be far, far away, guys.
Yeah, me too. Bye bye.
Okay.
Yeah, I think also with them.
Bye
Yes.
bye.
With an 18, yeah, you seem to be quite quiet for now. Which window would you like to check out? The first floor? The second floor?
Karen?
If we don't have any way of climbing up to the second floor, then first floor window lah.
Sure. Which first floor window would you like to open? There are one, two, three,
That one.
four.
This one is hidden. These two.
Okay.
No, not hidden. This is the rooftop.
Ah.
So you're looking at the rooftop that's covering the windows. Yeah.
Oh, right. No, I thought because there's less windows out here, and
Yeah.
there's this one is
Yeah.
in the open
Whatever windows.
road.
Yeah. Whatever windows you see, yeah, up to you.
This one,
Sure. Would you like to open it?
I use my mage hand to try to open it.
As you press the mage hand against the window to try to lift it up, you realize these windows cannot be opened.
What do you mean? No hinges? Ah?
No hinges on them.
Oh,
Just glass pane.
That is actually
interesting.
That's why I say, I asked whether there's a spell that can help you cut glass quietly.
No, there's no way you could do that. Unless if you cast silence or something.
I mean, I never prepare silence.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't. I don't think it's very situational.
You like to knock on the door.
It's
At-
really
at
late
midnight?
night. You want to go back home and take a long rest and whatever?
Yeah, I think.
Actually, no. How about I try to open the front door quietly?
Okay, bye.
No, I am
I'm with Soul and Stalker, so I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, you guys are on the opposite side of the street.
Yeah.
First, are you
I'll
gonna
stand
hide?
with that man that I tackled.
He walks further away as you try to approach him.
Aw, why can't we be friends even though I actually body check you?
He's going further and further away.
You nearly broke his heart. You broke his ribs.
No, come back.
Come back, eye candy, please.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I am going to use my mage hand to see whether I can just turn the knob and open the door or not. Whether it's locked.
All right. Well, as you try to open it, yes, it is locked.
Does it look like, is there a keyhole for me to do
Yes.
lock fix on?
Yes, there is a keyhole. Would you like to try to pick this lock?
Ya lah, cuba lah.
Sure, make me a sleight of hand check, I guess.
Thieves too, right?
Yeah, these tools, dexterity, proficiency. With a net 20, you unlock the front door. Anything else?
I open it as quietly as I can and I peek in it.
Sure, you can make me a stealth check. With a 19. You quietly peek on inside this front door to see what I can. Okay. As you look on in, I can't reveal it to you yet until you actually want to step on inside. But you basically open the front door to what looks to be a large hallway in front of you. Okay. So you do notice that there are framed portraits adorning the walls of some sort of a grand foyer in the front doors area. There's a wide staircase with a sculpted railing leading up to the second floor. A long carpeted hall attached to the foyer stretches along the entire length. Basically, this front area here, this area here is the foyer. The stairs is like over here, and then there's a long hallway like goes all the way to the other end of the house, and there's just doors on each side.
Well, most importantly, do I see any signs of a tripwire alarm system or anything?
You can make me a perception check. No, you do not see any trip alarms or anything of that sort. You do, however, notice that the floor, there are bundles of twigs heaped against the walls and parts of the floor here.
Is it like rushes on the floors when in medieval castles?
No. These are just like twigs just bundled up into bunches, and they kind of like stored in one corner, and then there's like a whole bunch like here and there.
Okay, I gesture to Summer. I open the door. Want to take a look?
I am not going in there, Darian. It's in the middle of the night, and I don't want to get caught.
I said take a look, not go inside.
Aren't those both the same thing?
Look is using your eyes. Walking inside is using your legs and eyes.
Touch no see, see no touch, touch and see, pay money.
Yeah, that's all thing.
Ah, okay. Right. I peek. Do I see anything?
Same thing, you see exactly. You can make a perception check as well.
All right. Let's see. 13.
Yep, with a 13, you pretty much see the exact same things. Don't notice anything hidden.
Trace, can you do the divine sense?
Oh yeah, good point. Arthur?
Arthur, see there? Arthur, muted. Are you? No, wait.
No, Gianni? I think he went to
Breakfast.
make coffee or some stuff.
Gianni, you there?
Sorry, I just got back out.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, all right.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah, because-
want to check if there's undead?
Can you do
Oh,
divine
yeah,
sense?
sure. I will divine sense.
Boom! With the divine sense. Besides the fiend that is obviously standing in front of you, you don't notice
Thanks.
anything else.
So nothing within 60 feet now. Okay.
30, 60 feet or 30 feet?
60 feet.
It is 60 feet.
60 feet. Nope. Don't notice any undead, celestial, fiend, or undead.
Alright. That's one less thing to be worried about.
Well, for this half of the house.
Yeah.
Okay, dear, I'd like to try something a bit complicated. Is it
I am
possible to
moving away.
Is it possible to disable the lock so that when somebody tries to lock it, they'll just hear the sound, but the bolt won't actually catch?
You're gonna try Jimmy the lock to make it a trick lock. This would be a straight. Now this would be very difficult, very difficult. And try to make it as well not be seen. Okay. Ooh. I'll say you need to make me an intelligence check for that. And depending on that,
Dang, that's pretty smart.
with a 19, you can jam the lock, you can make it unlockable, but trying to make it unlockable and still seem to be lockable is a feat that would take a master locksmith, of which you are not.
I will just try to make it unlockable and then close the door quietly so it makes it look as if all is well.
So both doors, there are two doors, so you want to make both doors unlockable.
Just the one which I open unless I can do two without any penalties.
I mean, you can make another check for the other one to unlock it, basically.
Oh yeah!
I don't know, to unlock it, make me a sleight of hand check. Okay, that's enough. That door is unlocked too, and with your intelligence check, yeah, I'll say you can definitely jimmy and spoil this lock too. So these two front doors are unable to be locked.
Guys, I think we secured our way in.
Are you telling us to
Unless
go
they're smart
straight?
enough to test the locks.
Unless if they check the locks.
Unless they check the locks. So let's give them no reason to check the locks.
They might change the locks.
And Isaac may come and hunt us in our beds in our sleep tonight, but we don't need to worry about that, do we?
Let's go to bed.
Now that you mention it,
Let our adventures for the night end, yeah.
yes.
Before we ended up breaking into
Guys,
someone else's house.
So let's not commit to something. We do not commit to something right now unless we absolutely can confirm
Success.
what other things. Yes, success is hard to confirm, but at least guarantee a good path to it.
in any case, yeah, let's take the win and let's retire for the night.
Yes.
And tomorrow, let's look for a rope ladder. See if we can
I'll-
find one.
Arthurus, I just want to remind you that your divine sense will sense a location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you, but they have to not be behind total cover.
Not
Hmm.
behind total cover.
Oh, thanks.
What does that mean?
Ah,
So I gave you that. I gave you that on the vampires a little bit, but yeah, from now onwards, basically anything that's behind like something, even if it's in a box in front of you, yeah, you won't know it's behind total cover.
So you need to be able to see it.
You need to be able to see it, even if it's like around half cover, still can. You need to be able to see it.
So, which means she can only use it if
You
she's
can see it.
interrogating
if I
someone.
can see the
Well,
target, yeah.
you can see the thing within 60 feet of you, or at least even if you can't see it, if it's invisible or whatever, it just cannot be behind total cover. It has to be out in the open or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, we didn't know that.
I'll give it for you for the zombies, for the vampires, because I say the roof had holes in it, and some didn't have total cover. So yeah, I'll give that to you. But yeah, anything that's behind like a house or something, yeah, you won't be able to sense unless you're inside. Okay, so if there's anything else that you'd like to check out about this house or do to this Burgermaster's mansion, now's the time before you guys head back.
I
I-
am done.
Yeah, I think we've did the ground for the heist, but we need to do a bit more research tomorrow morning.
Sure. Okay. So with that, you guys all head back to the Blue Water Inn. Take your long rest for the evening.
Yeah.
All right.
Before the long rest,
Mm-hmm.
I will pull the area and try to remove curse.
Okay, sure. All right. So spellcasting check, please.
This is wisdom, right?
Yes, wisdom, straight wisdom. EC is.
Ooh.
Oh my God, we have a 17 again. This is you start casting the remove curse over the wound that Darren has, and again you see the black tendrils start to seep back into the wound, almost like disappearing, and the wound starts to look a little bit more fresh and like not so gangrenous. And yeah, seems to have removed the curse completely. However, for the people who do not have the curse removed for this evening, Arthur's
Oh no, we'll
and
never find out about
Runestalker.
the one-legged werewolf.
Wait, Runestalker, you haven't yet also, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
One-legged
Runestalker and Arthurus. I'd like the both of you to please make me a constitution saving. No, wait, hold on a second.
Soccer, archery, and falcon.
Okay, no. Wait first. I have to give you guys the choice.
Oh,
You sleep this evening in the Blue Water Inn. And while everyone else has a peaceful sleep indeed, the both of you, unfortunately, cursed
Okay.
with the lycanthropy. Yep.
No, sorry. There's 3 people now that's still affected, isn't it?
Oh, who's still affected?
From
Runestalker?
Bruce Rocker and
Oh, me as well. Oh yeah, Feldrin as well. So Feldrin as well. The three of
Adrian
you.
and Arthurus. Okay.
Okay. So the three of you, as you guys sleep this evening, a restless sleep overtakes you. You feel something feral kind of emerge in your head, in your bodies for a second. And as it starts to give you this kind of impulse, this need to be a little bit more ferocious in your approach to things, I'd like the three of you to decide right now. You are feeling the curse of the lycanthrope going through you. If you want, you can fight it and try to stop this thing from taking hold of you completely. Or you can just let it go. It is your choice.
I'm gonna fight it, I think.
If you are going to fight it, I'd like you to please make me a constitution saving throw. how about the two of you as well?
Let me think.
I'll fight it.
Okay,
Okay.
make me your Constitution saving throws, please.
We'll also fight it.
Oh,
The Arthurist and Runestalker rules are.
well, I do have. Wait, I don't have. Soul has it. Never mind then. It's all right.
Can I? Do you want an inspiration, Artris?
Love inspiration, yes, please.
Okay, I'll give my inspiration, Artris.
Okay. Just roll in.
Roll.
Even better.
Oh my god!
That's not how good you've done my recap for you.
All right.
It's epic.
All right. So I guess as
I
all
hate
of
this
this.
game sometimes.
I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah.
The game player playing the game.
It's the dice.
All right. Unfortunately, wait. So, Feldrin wrote 19.
Yeah.
Feldrin, you, with a very straight and clear mind, kind of know that in your thoughts that if this thing were to take over, it might kind of impair the way you think about things or look at things, and you're like, no,
As
you're
much as I
very
would love
straight
to
mind.
experience this, I
Yes.
do not
So,
want to lose.
so with that, you managed to fight it off for this evening. However, Arthurus and Runestalker, both of you, as you try to fight it, feel shape changing start to happen, even in the midst of the night as you guys are sleeping. You kind of like awake as you feel fur start to sprout from your hands, claws start to emerge from your fingertips, and you fight it, and you feel it kind of like revert back in just a little. And it takes all your strength and all your might to literally do this for this entire evening, just to keep yourselves at bay for this first night. Both of you will take 1 point of exhaustion as you are unable to take a proper long rest. You will still regain everything you get back on a long rest, but you will take 1 point of exhaustion as well, both of you. You guys awake the next day. All of you head down for breakfast, your complimentary breakfast for the evening. You still see Nikolai and Carl completely out and conscious. It's early in the morning, like 6 a.m. in the morning. No, technically you guys went out midnight, 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. in the morning. So both of them still unconscious here on the table and not been moved in any way, in fact. Um, but yeah, you guys do see, however, Arthurus and Runestalker, both of them, big panda eyes, black circles around your face. Um, Skin almost looks kind of sallow, like it hasn't had any like proper rest and dry. Both of them look like they're exhausted.
Bad dream?
Can I examine them and considering I was trying to fight it off last night, could I examine them and try and ascertain if they
Can you make a medicine check?
Okay.
With an 18, it looks like they haven't had a proper night of sleep. They had a long rest, but since you fought it as well and you kind of know what they went through, they more than likely weren't able to fight it throughout the entire night. And they weren't turned or affected or shape changed. You don't see any of those effects yet. Yeah, but you definitely tell that they spend a lot of energy trying, and were awake the previous night, basically, nearly.
I would get Soul and explain the situation. So it seems like the trophy is taking is going to start taking its toll. It seems Atris and Runestalker were not able to resist. I also felt the effects, but I guess it was lucky.
Hmm.
This we will need to we need to address this soon. Otherwise, this will continue to impair us.
Right. Yeah, I expected this. Okay, Andy, I want to check, right? Because when I do remove curse,
Mhm.
I roll a wisdom check, right?
Mhm.
I have enhanced ability, which gives me basically I can get advantage on wisdom check. Will that
Yeah.
assist?
Yeah.
Okay, then like in the morning itself, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn once. I'm gonna cast enhanced ability on myself.
Mhm.
I'm gonna choose Owl's wisdom
Mhm.
for 1 hour
Okay, you have
concentration.
Owl's wisdom concentration for 1 hour.
And
You're so wise.
first target Atris, then ignore the damage rate. Remove
Okay.
curse. Let's go.
So you have advantage on this wisdom check. I think your wisdom's so high, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, 17? Yeah, 17 is enough. You put you cast remove curse on Arthurus. And Arthurus, you still feel a little bit exhausted from the evening. Trying to fight whatever was going through with your body. But you almost feel like the moment the spell goes right through you, that it's a sense of like something being lifted off your chest, off your shoulder. This thing that's no longer affecting you. As it flows through soul, spell is gone. And Curse of Lycanthropy is gone as well from Arthurus. Only Feldrin and
Runestalker, right?
Runestalker has it now. Yeah.
I will continue
Mm-hmm.
and do it on Runestalker.
Sure, go ahead.
Ooh.
Nice.
With a 22, yeah, on Runestalker as
Ooh.
well. Same thing as well. The curse is lifted.
I will pet Feldrin as like, my friend, you have to hold on one more night.
Sure. I'm okay right now for the time being.
So guys, try not to get yourself into too much danger.
They're already exhausted. It will be tricky today if we are to do anything.
You can
Just a
still
way
do,
to remove it.
you can still do stuff, just don't overdo it, is what I'm saying. Try not to die.
How many spell slots do you have, Soul?
I don't have any of my third level spell slots anymore.
I gotcha.
So think of me as a level 4 character again.
Gotcha.
Right.
Alright, what's the plan for now, guys?
Okay, right now I'm thinking that we can use this day to scout out the petrol patterns of Isaac.
Zach.
Yeah, Isaac.
Try to find out when he's not in the mansion, right?
Yes, exactly. So yeah, if we see him leaving the mansion, that's when we can take our cue to enter the enter the mansion. But otherwise, I have a familiar with me, a raven. Even though you may not see it coming around, but it is there. I could use him to shadow Isaac when we find him.
Oh, is that possible?
DM, is it possible?
If you want to.
Yeah. So shall we creep around the town looking for the right hand man?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting something. There is a
Mhm.
limit for find familiars, like the mental connection thingy, right?
Yeah, 100 feet.
Is it feet or miles?
100 feet. Miles is fucking insane. You might
100
well.
miles, or you can leave England and go into
Yeah.
France.
Yeah.
Long live the king.
100 feet.
Oh,
Miles, man.
Right.
Anyway.
In Canada, 100 miles is not that far.
Yeah, it's not that
I would walk 500 miles. Oh wait,
Yeah.
that's 500 miles.
far. I would walk 500
It's not that
more.
far. It's walkable.
Like my dad is 250 kilometers away from me.
100 miles,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Ouch.
What's that, Miles?
That's a good Uber-
That's like what 150 miles? Not even.
Yeah, not even that. I think 120 or 130 only.
Yeah. Only a 2-hour drive.
You drive that fast? Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wait, 120? 2 hours and 20 minutes? Yeah.
There are two things we could do today. First of all, we could try to get that meeting with what's her name? What's the name of Fiona's daughter? Serena or what?
Stella.
Stella. Yeah, Stella. We could try to get a meeting with Stella through the Suns, we can try to, and we can also shadow the Isaac. So yeah, two things we can do today that doesn't require direct combat.
Or
Combat it is. Someone take the town.
So will say if can, I don't want to have to deal with any of the walkers for now. I've seen enough of them for now.
The walkers or a walker, yeah.
My
Walker.
question is, what are you gonna do with the two brothers down there? They'll probably tell a tale to mommy.
It's
Whatnot.
fine. Let's just blame alcohol.
The
Blame
walkers,
everything.
yeah.
Blame everything on alcohol.
alcohol.
You know, well,
Yeah, they're drunks. They're nobody's gonna believe them.
they went to the local club, got drunk, and then ate something a stranger gave them. It's their fault.
Let's hope they take it that way, because I can almost imagine them deciding to have a little brawl.
It's fine. They're knocked out now, right?
If they start
Yeah.
anything, we can finish it.
We're not finishing them.
Let's ignore them. It's the easiest solution since they're knocked out right now.
So do you want to go say hi to the burgomasters?
Well, at least Gwen and I didn't finish them yesterday.
Mm.
You didn't? Oh man,
I don't remember finishing anything.
That's me, honey.
Now my notes are. I need to fix my
My
notes.
God, every person is reduced 5.
Hi, lady. It's nice.
That's how it works. So man,
I need to fix my notes now. You didn't finish.
I don't know. I was speaking as Belgian right now.
I gave him a good time. man.
I mean, the definition of a good time can differ very, 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 very much. So, what do you guys want to do? First,
what was the options that we have again? Do you want me to read it out to you guys or something? Or you're fine with reading? Wait.
I mean, if you're doing
So we don't want to do anything with Lady Fiona today. So the other things we did in our to-do list was to investigate Isaac,
Victor?
That is the burgomaster.
Yeah. Consider, yeah.
So we're not gonna do anything for the burgomaster.
So just
Why would the burgomaster require?
Oh, we
fighting?
could go and finally go to the religious sermon that we always skip.
And
I guess we could do that.
for us.
I think that's like later in the evening as well.
Oh, that's not in the morning?
No, like yesterday, technically after dinner we could have gone, but we came back to the inn.
Who does a sermon? Who does a sermon at night?
Midnight mass.
No,
Like
it's after dinner mass.
That's where the
It's after
vampires. Vampire sermon.
this is Barovia. This is Barovia. God knows.
Isn't that the best time to go look for God then? When you're about to get attacked by vampires?
All right, so
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of you. You don't all have to do the same thing unless you really, really want to hold each other's hand and go.
do you
And
want me
There's
to
7 people
shadow-
holding each other's hand, just following Isaac. Just shadowing Isaac from behind. Everyone's like, "What's going on?"
Of course not. Of course not. I think we'll follow Darian's familiar plan to shadow Isaac. Just to
Well,
get-
if we want to split up the party, well, which is
in town it's okay. In town is still okay.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have to be within sight of Isaac. I just need to be within 100 feet of him. Then the familiar will do the actual shadowing.
Yeah, I think like one or two people go after Isaac
Yes.
now.
Here's the thing: if you need to be within 100 feet of Isaac and Isaac's moving around, how do you maintain being within 100 feet? You also have to shadow him, right?
Mm.
Yeah, but
But
basically,
at 100 feet away, lah. But at 100 feet away, lah.
yeah, which is
Same thing.
pretty far, you know.
No, it's
I
not.
will let you know 100 feet is not very far.
No, it's not.
Not in town. Not in the range of town.
Not when usual like sight in daytime is about up to about 500 to 600 feet.
That's about 30 meters. That's quite far.
It's not 30 minutes is three stories. You can see more than three stories. If you can see the sky, you can see much further.
Okay. So do you want like the sneakies to
Hold your hand
shadow-
when you are in
shadow
the front.
Isaac while you
I
guys
mean,
do
the
whatever?
familiar will let you listen in if there's anything Isaac saying. Then you can also listen in or see whatever is close by. Then you don't have to be within the 100 feet, but you would still need to be within 100 feet, like close by, to kind of like follow along to see where he's going as well.
So it's still a risky operation. Yeah.
You can send your familiar and the familiar follow, but you just don't see, and then you just like at the end of the day ask if you know. So where did he go? Like that also can.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
I honestly, I still think that we need to gauge the daily pattern. So yeah, we will shadow the familiar will shadow the right hand man, and I and whatever partner will shadow the familiar.
Whoever is shadowing whatever, if you are shadowing that anything for the whole day to kind of figure out their patrol, you be basically not be there for the whole day for the rest of the session.
Yeah, I think I can do that because today it's best to not get into anything dangerous. So that's why I'm putting myself out of commission for the rest of the day doing this thing.
Okay, so Darian, along with anybody else and his familiar, is going to go shadow Isaac all by themselves. Anybody would like to join in?
You know what? I can go for it.
Yeah,
Sure.
because he doesn't know your face.
What do you guys need to do? What do you guys want to do?
Before you all to go,
Mhm.
can Darian please make sure his face is not seen by Isaac? Put on a mask, put on a hood or something.
Right, I take back my my cloak from Nikolai and then put my hood up. Okay.
Okay, we'll start in the town square and then let's look for any leftover masks from a festival, the wolf mask maybe.
You still have it in your room. You should have, or at least Runestucker does.
Rune, can I borrow your mask?
What mask? I don't remember having any mask.
You did pick up a mask during the event. What was it again? That was like a wolfy kind of mask people were wearing during the event, and you wanted to join.
It's not my inventory though.
Okay,
I think you took the Wolfhead Jamboree mask and then you're like, nice, and then just dumped it somewhere.
It's okay. I think we are still going to town square. There might be a mask for sale or something.
Just make sure your face isn't seen by Isaac, because you're pretty recognizable.
Who knows? There may be a lot of other cripples wandering around.
Okay, so Darian and Summer are going off to do that for the whole day.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Yeah. I don't know. Do we really? I think if we really want to pursue talking with what's the daughter's name already?
Stella, I think we should go talk to Stella.
Yeah, because the rest of us can handle that at least.
Yeah, I think the rest can do talking, but since I'm out of remove curse, I won't be able to heal her if she is cursed. So
I don't think she's cursed. I have a feeling.
Yeah, I'm feeling it's worse, but
I think she might have lost her mind.
So we talk to Stella first.
Maybe she's
Do you
just
want to
bored.
talk to the? Okay.
So who wants to go to Stella?
I guess I
do.
Anyone else, or is it just me?
So
I'll
maybe you
follow
can take a look.
you,
Yeah,
but
I
I'll
will
be
tell.
liability.
I will tell. No, I will tell Felvin not to go, since yesterday he has the most. What's the word? Argument with
Animosity.
Lady Fiona. Yeah, yeah, that word.
All the
I
steam.
think Atris and me can talk to Lady Fiona. Y'all, do the remaining three of you want to see if you can talk to the Burgomaster?
Ooh, that
Perhaps.
can be fun.
Yeah,
Just like
sure.
take the fan approach, man.
Yep.
And how?
Making or we do we stop?
So team goes spy on Isaac is Summer and Darian. Second team that is going to speak to Stella is Arthurus and
Oh.
So okay. And then the remaining three of you are going to go to the Burger Master's place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Three different routes. I think the best thing we can do first is let's go with Arthurus and Soul. So both of you start heading over towards the Walker House again. And immediately as you leave, as all of you leave the Blue Water Inn, roughly about 80 feet away, you notice Ernst as well. See you all going in different directions. He's like, no, oh, no. He will roll a d3.
What?
He will start following Arthurus and Soul, since you guys are starting to head towards a direction that he realizes it's very familiar to him. You guys, as you're walking over towards the Walker House itself, Ernst is right behind you guys, so you guys are first up. If you're not going to do anything, he doesn't do anything as well.
I will wave Ernst to join us.
He looks around and he just kind of like, just very quietly sidles up.
Yeah,
Hey, buddy. It's strange
So,
finding you here in the street again.
where are you going? Everyone seems to be going everywhere.
we all have different missions for today.
I see.
We would like to pay Lady Fiona a visit specifically to get more details on Stella and, if possible, meet Stella. We what's the word?
We need to see her condition firsthand to ascertain what actually could have transpired and whether and how we have to approach Victor.
I'd like the
Yeah.
both of you to make me a persuasion check, please. Or one of you can make me persuasion check with advantage.
I have a 0 for persuasion.
I'll do it.
Arthur?
Arthurus has
With
been
advantage, you said?
exhausted though.
Oh,
how
so
do
in
I-
that case, just a regular roll.
You got guidance?
No time for guidance, unfortunately. This is happening right now.
There we go.
Okay.
With a 19, he will just look at the both of you and just goes, "Are you really want to help Miss Stella?"
Yes.
I don't know how many times we have to tell you this, dude. Like, seriously.
Sometimes it is not
We didn't,
words
we would
that I
have just
trust.
left.
He just goes, sometimes it is not words I trust, but the actions of others. If you truly wish Miss Stella no harm, he thinks to himself, then I will take it upon myself to go speak to Lady Fiona and follow me. And
Thank
he
you.
basically starts bringing you guys towards the Walker House. He brings you all into the foyer of the house before he just goes, wait here, I will speak to Lady Fiona. It takes him about 5 or 10 minutes, and you don't hear anything before he kind of like steps back down the stairs and just goes, all right then. If you both please follow me upstairs, Don't touch anything. And if Stella comes close towards you, please don't be alarmed. And with that,
Understood.
he brings the both of you right up to the second floor, past a few rooms, until eventually it leads to a singular, just one singular room at the very end of the second floor hallway.
We're seeing the I don't know about you. Um can you see the house?
No,
No, no, no, no, no. Yeah, I don't have a picture of the house. Yeah, I'm just,
Oh.
yeah, I got no picture of the house. Sorry. Yeah, we're just going to move people throughout the streets of Vallaki. So for now, as you guys start heading on inside, Ernst will take out a key, um, this iron key, and start to unlock the door. As he opens up, inside, the room is musty and dark. And an iron-framed bed fitted with leather straps stands near a wall. Place has no other furnishing. Scurrying away from you on all fours, she runs, well, more like claws away towards the corner of the wall. It's very pale and, well, mad-looking woman. It's a young woman, definitely, maybe in her early 20s. She's wearing this kind of soiled nightgown, and her face is gaunt. Her eyes are kind of like yellow. She kind of leaps onto the bed, looks at all of you, and just goes, it's little kitty doesn't know you. Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you.
So
Ernst just looks pretty sad at the whole state of Stella as he stands by the doorway and just goes, "This is what has come, young Stella. There's nothing, no one. We've tried everything, brought doctors from all over the land, but no one's been able to cure her."
understood. So we'll look at Stella and he'll like slowly bow and said, "Hello, my name is Sol."
Yes.
I want to like at that point I would do an insight check to see how feral she is.
How feral she is? Sure, make me an insight check. With a 13, you can't exactly tell how feral it is, but from what you can see, this woman has or this young woman has completely lost her mind. She really thinks of herself as a cat and is acting very much like one. The way that she has not taken care of how she is, or doesn't really care exactly like how she is living here. She just seems to not be like acting a human, like acting in any way or capacity human. She can talk, however, which is a bit weird for a cat.
Ernst, does Stella consume normal food or does she insist on eating like milk and stuff like that?
And it just goes, "Of course we feed young Miss Stella whatever she needs. She doesn't request anything, but we ensure that she gets proper meal every day."
So if you feed her like carrots and that kind of stuff, she'll eat it, or does she just eat meat and milk?
Well, we have to tie her down when we feed her. Otherwise, she just fights us off. And if we leave her food, she just kind of kicks it around the place. Uh, but yeah, we feed her whatever is necessary, meats and vegetables and the like.
I understand. Miss, is your name Kitty?
Little kitty doesn't know you.
My name is Sol. Now you know me.
Little kitty doesn't like soul. You smell funny.
I smell like a turtle.
You see her kind of lifts the leg up as she kind of pees on the ground and just kind of runs away from you.
Hmm. Uh,
This is worrisome.
this is worrisome.
As you guys are checking out Stella, at least for the time being, we'll move on to the next group. Pounce, Feldrin, Runestalker, you guys are heading over to the Burgomaster's mansion?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. So you guys head there by yourself without the rest of your party. You guys in the back so you can see what's going on for now. As you head on over to the Burgomaster's mansion, the front door is wide open.
From
Inside,
last night.
nope, it's just wide open. You see actually people moving in and out. A lot of people actually. So from here, oops, what's going on?
Huh?
Oh, oops, this goes to the gym later. Oh no,
There's so many people.
Oh,
what's going on? Oh, this thing is on the token layer. No wonder.
Ooh. Or
All right. Um, as you head over towards the Burgomaster's house, the front door is wide open. People seem to be kind of like moving bundles of twigs and all sorts of supplies in and out of the house. And as you guys are standing there, right at the front door, which are wide open, um, one of the servants that are kind of like attending the front foyer notices you guys approach and just goes, yes, can I help you? This is the Burgomaster's mansion.
hi. Is the Burgomaster in? We are interested in speaking about the festivals. We've been thoroughly enjoying them in our time here, and we were thinking perhaps you could share some thoughts on how to best improve them for future festivals.
She looks at you blankly and did not understand a word of what you said. She just goes, yes, please just, you sure? Please follow me here into the den. I will go and fetch the Baron. And she just kind of ushers you all inside. You guys follow along?
Yep, I'll be the last one. Yep, last one.
All right.
what?
So you actually step into the hallway that you actually looked into last night. And even though it was empty tonight, there is a lot of people kind of moving in and out. You see kind of like a couple of villagers carrying bundles of stacks of twigs out the door. And then a couple of them kind of like coming back in again. They seem to be just kind of using this area kind of like a storage area. You can see like bundles of twigs and hay and everything on the ground. Like they seem to be preparing for something. And this servant girl here, she will lead you to, let me see, here, this doorway. She just goes, please, make yourselves at home. I will get someone to fetch you some tea, and I'll go fetch the Baron as well.
Before she go, can I ask, why is she preparing for all the hay and sticks to be all over the ground for such a lovely mansion?
She goes, oh,
Hey.
this some of the leftover twigs that we have from the Festival of the Blazing Sun. We're going to be using them for the Feast of St. Andals in the next for the next festival.
Smart.
Yes, it's the Burgomaster's wishes, and he is very wise indeed.
All right. Thank you, Feast of St. Andrews.
All right, so she waits for you all to literally enter the den. Are you guys like sitting in and chilling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Sure.
mind.
All right. As you guys pass by like a couple of rooms, you do notice like this one room filled with like a whole bunch of servant women kind of like preparing all sorts of things on the table. they seem to be what is this here? 1, 2, 3, C. Oh, yeah. You can definitely hear the chatter of female voices as you guys kind of pass by the room. As you guys peer inside, you notice a chandelier of wrought iron fitted with wax candle hanging above a polished wooden dining table, and around the table seated 8 women of various ages in comfortable high-back chairs. They wear faded clothes, drinking tea, and devour cake with uh, while a 9th woman of some sort, well dressed and very pleased with herself, circles the table and talks excitedly about decorations for the impending table.
Can Runestalker just eavesdrop on what the conversation is all about?
So, as you kind of eavesdrop, all of you definitely hear the mention of a Lady Petrovna, which is more than likely the very well dressed lady that's walking around, kind of like talking to the remaining people, kind of sitting down, listening on in. It seems that Lydia here is kind of like pleasing them with tea and cake while they are busy kind of stitching what looks to be costumes and weaving together what look like wicker baskets or something like that. Um, Other than that, she doesn't even seem to pay attention or heed that you guys have entered the house and are like kind of in the den on the other side. But yeah, nothing else, nothing that you catch seems to be. Um, it's pretty much kind of like woman gossip kind of thing.
Okay, there's no room like dream pastry things there, right?
Oh no, you don't see any dream pastries.
Okay.
All right. The servant girl eventually fetches you all like a tray of tea and biscuits. Sits here and just goes, all right. It's a little bit early, but I'll go fetch the burgomaster. Please just wait here. Immediately runs off again. And now's the time if you guys want to do anything before the burgomaster arrives.
I'm not very confident with my stuff today, but hey, let's go.
Okay.
This window is also just a window, right? Just no.
Yes, just a window. All the windows cannot be opened. Basically, they are just like window panes of glasses. Yeah, with curtains on them. It's nice to get some light in, but they're not meant to be open for air. Apparently.
Oh, can we use like a short sword to just go against like the edge, just keep doing that until it's a little weak. So when we try to break in, we can just push the panel inwards or outwards.
If you're going to break the window, you might as well just break the window.
Okay, so I kind of like weaken the edge, so like maybe later next time when we want to come in and break in, we can just try to put a little bit of force and it just goes
At least
in
now
or
we
out.
know what
You have to remove a whole window,
rooms-
regardless how little force you do now. How much like you can do 10% of it now. You still have to do 90% of it later. You still have to break a window.
At least
basically.
we know what these rooms are. So like, yeah.
Yeah. But I will
That's
say
true.
this: as you guys are sitting here in the den, padded chairs and couches line the walls of this cozy carpeted den around you, and the room reeks of pipe smoke. You do notice that mounted on the eastern wall is the head of an angry-looking bear. Are you guys checking
Is
anything else or out the rooms outside?
the bear?
Mm-hmm.
Is there secret panels or can I put a jaw down or something
Sure,
open?
you can make me a perception or investigation check as you try to touch the bear and see whether any
At
secrets.
disadvantage, right? If I'm not right.
If you are having
Exhaustion one. Yep.
Yes,
Ability
correct.
checks.
Yep.
Oh. You won't get as low as one anyway.
With a net one, you rip open the bear's jaws as the part of like the teeth and the fur basically get ripped along with it, and the bear that was it looks like it's growling like angrily, like quite intimidatingly. Now looks like the jaw has completely unhinged and just like and the tongue is like kind of sticking out. It looks quite kind of grotesque rather than. So if you guys are not doing anything else, you hear footsteps start coming down. and not just one footstep, but like tiny footsteps falling ahead. As you hear, um, and the burger master's voice finally rings out. Boys, keep yourselves there. Yes, where are they? They're in the den, sir. All right, then. Make sure Lady Petrovna is and her guest are well maintained. And he starts heading right towards the den where you guys are. And he has what looks like two mastiffs on a leash in front of him. As he heads on into the den and looks towards you. Goes, oh, I did not expect a guest today. What may I, well, first of all, let me introduce myself. I am the Burgomaster, Baron Vargas Valakovich. And his eyes kind of almost look a little bit seedy, almost full blackened, kind of like pupils. Standing at maybe about 5'9", not very tall, in fact. His wife probably stands about 6 foot, so she's definitely like a foot taller than him. And he looks like he's maybe around like late 50s, balding, long hair, this long hair, gray, kind of gray hairs running through it. But he has this like large bald spot in the front of it. He looks a little bit unshaven as well, this early in the morning. But he doesn't seem to care as he kind of steps in here, looking at a lot of you. So, to what do I owe this pleasure of a visit? As he takes the couch on one end of the room, and the dogs are like kind of like in front of him. The servant immediately kind of rushes past to kind of like put saucers of milk on the ground in front of the dogs, and what seems to be like a tinder box and like a candle as well, just to give to the Baron as he lights up a pipe and starts smoking a bit of pipe weed in front of you all. So, yes, you all seem to be very quiet.
No, that's right. Sorry. Sorry, we figured to let you speak before. We've been in town for some time, and the festival's been very interesting. I mean, I bought a bunch of the festival posters. You see, so I show him the album to show. Like these are all the festival posters.
A fan, I see. Do you want me to sign any of these?
Oh yes, well that'd be great. I was also thinking, I do have some thoughts on what we could do to improve the future festivals. I was hoping if you're not too busy, of course. I was hoping to share some of them.
And then he just kind of like cradles his head again and looks at the three of you and just goes, and who might you three be? I know everyone in my town. I have never seen the three of you before. Are you travelers?
Do I? I look over to Pounce. Just give a look. Like, do you want me to introduce you and such, or?
Let's just go with bodyguard.
Sorry, I can't hear. What were you saying?
Let's just go with bodyguard.
Oh, but both of us will be bodyguard, Felman.
I'm Feldrin. These are my bodyguards, Runestalker and Pounce.
Well, that happens. Runestalker pick up his hand.
Please. Don't
Hi. Runestalker lifts up his hand a little bit sheepishly and holds the broken jaw and goes, Runestalker, apologize. Runestalker didn't mean to break Pretty Bear. It was so pretty. Wanted to stroke it. But Runestalker...
You can make me a persuasion check.
At disadvantage! Woohoo!
Is it? Oh no.
Ability check,
Yeah. Yeah. Exhaustion. Shit.
With a 5, he he just looks at the jaw that you're holding of the bears, and he looks up towards the bear head in the den. Oh God.
Oh no, yeah, this is gonna.
Soccer can try paying or getting another bear.
He seems, at first he was happy, like kind of like go lucky, kind of like seeing you all here in the morning. The moment you hold that jaw out towards him, his demeanor completely changes. Just goes, "What have you? This, this, my, this, my father get this bear. This head was actually a gift given to my family by the late Solda Givkovich, father of the wolf hunter, Solda Silverich. Are you insane?" He grabs it from your hands, immediately kind of hits up towards the bear and tries to kind of like put it back together. The dogs are barking, whoo, 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 at about this time, and he goes, "Are you crazy? Do you just walk into any man's house and just destroy his most precious, prized possessions?"
Rune Soccer can't say anything. I just like Pretty Bear. Top Pretty Bear can stroke.
Enough! What are you doing?
This is why I don't keep people of your kind here. Look, I can see that you are travelers. I've seen so many of you all come through my town and cause so many problems for me and my people. And you and your insistence with dealing with the devil himself, yeah, go ahead, do it. But don't bring your business here into my home. And he seems to be almost distraught as he tries to put the jaw backwards. Just goes, "Look, you're not welcome here. You obviously don't belong here. You don't look anything like us. I just came to see what was so interesting about two lizards and a cat man that walked into my house. But apparently you aren't all the same. Look." And you see the dogs start to side up directly towards you guys. If you're not here for any sort of business, then get the hell out of my mansion.
I'll
just get his signature.
I guess the signatures are no.
You see him start. You can make me one more persuasion check. It'll be a disadvantage.
It's slightly better.
With an 11, he just looks at you, just eyes you, and doesn't know whether to be like angry or
I'm like so confused by this sudden turn of events, and I'm also trying to shake a withering look at Rune Soccer to say to almost imply I'm going to deal with this afterwards.
He just goes, "Fine." He walks right over, takes what looks to be like quill pen on the table, kind of like inks it in a pot. "Give it here." And he just signs the front of the book, just signs it like Baron Vargas. Like one cross sign, like almost like ripping the paper almost, and then just tosses it back to you. "There, now get out of here, and don't come back unless you're invited."
Yes, of course. Let us go. I immediately walk forward, and I do them out. And again, I'm trying to shoot the withering look to Rune Soccer, again, trying to show that I'm not trying to be aggressive or do anything kind of thing.
All right. Bounce, Rune Stalker. Unfortunately, you guys get escorted out as these servants come rushing over. "Please, this way."
Yes. Of course. We will go.
And yeah, you guys basically get escorted right to the house. "I'm so sorry, but the Bagu Master had please asked that you never return unless instructed to do so."
Of course. I understand.
And she just kind of bows. Thank you. And just runs back inside. As she runs back inside, you hear the Baron just kind of start shouting obscenities at her. "Are you fucking insane, woman? This is why we don't leave the front door open. I know there is something wrong with the locks, but you have to deal with this. This is why we pay all you useless "Ah!" And yeah, there's a huge
Did you,
crowd
do
back
you, do
there.
you hope your table is still okay, lady?
Yeah. Sorry, the what?
Hope your table is still okay,
Table?
or whatever you used to do the effect.
Sorry, I didn't. Never mind. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so she is basically getting this a scolding of some sort. Uh, Lady Lydia Petrovna definitely starts heading out. And it's like, what's going on there? Wasn't it just some random guest that just walked into our house? Yes, yes, not even human, I tell you. Any kind of lizard can walk into our house these days. And yeah, that is the last you guys hear of the Burgomaster. With that,
At least we know about the doors. Now they recognize that doors aren't working. That's not good.
with that, we'll go over to the next group of people that are out and about. Uh, let's see here. Darian, Summer, you guys head over to the town square to start looking for Izek. And yeah, sure enough, you do notice Izek is there. And in fact, he is patrolling with what looks to be like 6 guards behind him.
Is patrolling in the morning at the town square. Okay.
You guys will more than likely have to spend the whole day trying to like shadow him and everything. And sure, you can use your familiar to aid you and whatever if you ever see anything that you need to. But
Yeah, that's right.
for the whole day, technically, he just seems to be patrolling the town square and most of the city, so most of the town itself. So I'd like the both of you to first make me a stealth check to ensure that you're not being seen trying to do all of this.
I'm invisible.
I'm fine.
All right, 19. Okay. That seems pretty all right for now. So is that here and this whole bunch of men as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, just in case. They seem to be spending most of their time just kind of patrolling the street, heading back to the town square every couple of hours or so, and they just go about. And if there's any kind of like disturbance or a civilian calls out, or they notice like somebody's not doing like kind of loitering or whatever, they immediately kind of like start heading up to them, interrogating them, or just fixing them with like cold stares. I think today, let me just double check. Nope, nobody gets on his nerves. You don't see him lock up anyone else, and it's already still the people that are previously locked up in the stocks near the town, like center, the town square area. Um, but as you follow him, hmm, no, you spend literally half the day, and you realize that he just spends, at least for the daytime, patrolling with the guards around the entire town itself. And the patrol seems to be quite standard. It just goes through the town square every couple of hours and then out through the edges to the gates, the north gate, the east gate, and the west gate as well, the three main gates. Um, and yeah, he's always followed by six men, it seems, more than likely.
Well, does he show any signs of going back to the Burgomaster's house?
He does not. In fact, uh, I'm going to make a perception check for him. Oh, with a 17. He nearly kind of like looks back towards you, Summer, for a second before you guys immediately kind of duck around the corner, and he just kind of looks around, just heads back to the patrol again. Doesn't notice that you guys have been following him practically the entire evening, the entire day, all the way until about 6 p.m., close to about dinner time. He leaves the patrol with 2 of his men. The remaining 4 stay around the town square to kind of patrol it during the evening. And the three men head back towards the Burgomaster's mansion. Now, Summer, you've been watching Isaac for technically a few hours now, a whole day nearly. I'd like you to make me one history check, please.
History check. Mm,
With a 7. Again, like previously when you first saw him, that hasn't happened ever since then. But as you're following him, you kind of like look at his back and the way like the other two people are kind of like following him, like walking. And an image flashes in front of you as you see not Isaac and two men walking, but Isaac and one girl walking. And you kind of like see Isaac kind of like turn a corner, and that flash happens as you see them not walking but running, and not running in the streets. They are running out in the wilds almost, through trees, over like a river. The girl with red hair following close behind as Isaac is holding her by the hand. In his other hand, he is grasping like a bundle of something. And as he kind of leaps like from one bush to another, he suddenly like stops and looks around and just goes, "It's gone. It's where is it? Where?" As this dire wolf jumps out from the back of this image, rips into his right arm, rips it out of his socket. Blood spurts out into the air. The bundle flies out as the girl with red hair immediately jumps out to catch it. And as she grabs onto the bundle, unfurls it accidentally, and out of the bundle, a purplish colored baby with two horns on her head falls into a river, into a mist, and there is darkness. And suddenly you see Darren's face standing in front of you.
oh. Mm, oh.
You okay there, Summer?
Yeah, we're yeah.
You look like
I-
you spaced out for a second.
Uh, mm, I think we're losing him. We should keep following.
Hmm.
You guys keep following them back to the Burgomaster's mansion. And all throughout this entire thing, Summer, as you're following behind, your horns are itching, like just tingling almost, like a little bit of static is flying through them. And as you put up your hand to touch like one horn, you see Isaac's right hand, his demonic fiendish hand, suddenly flare up with fire. And he grasps onto it. And he immediately turns and looks around in your direction. But again, you are well hidden. Doesn't see you all. Looks at his hand, just kind of waves the flames away. Like it takes almost like effort to kind of make the flames go out. And there's like smoke coming off the hand itself. The two guys just goes, Zach, does that happen often? And he just looks them both in the eyes, goes, never ask me what happens often. And he spits on the ground before he starts walking back off towards the Burgomaster's mansion. And with that, that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Hey.
With all this information and all this backstory and all this lore that you've just gotten, and more to come, because I believe there's still, this is just like the first day of investigation for you guys. So for now, this is where we'll end tonight's session. Next week, we'll continue on with where everybody is at, and we'll see what will happen by the end of that. Any questions?
Sorry, what is or what?
I'll let you process however you want to process anything.
Abang Zek.
Yes, the whole week. so weak to protect anything.
Well, if you want to assassinate Isaac, we can do it after he's finished his patrol. Fighting two guards is better than fighting 6 guards.
Oh no, you have to kill Abang Isaac.
I'll just say this summer, just remember the cards that you got from the fortune telling.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
yeah.
Oh no.
Not only remember that, remember what those cards told you.
Do you remember them? There's the hooded one and the broken one.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wait.
Mhm.
Oh.
The hooded one is you. The broken one is what you need to do.
Oh.
To do Abang Isaac?
Bodoh?
Abang, bro.
Okay.
We don't know if they're related. They don't look related.
I mean,
Fiendish art.
I mean, they partially. It looks like they're partially related in some way or some other.
Oh no.
So it's only Chan matter lah.
maybe both your daddies was Asmodeus. Who knows? Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we have the same dad. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't want to kill my brother.
I mean, your brother's a real asshole. It really would it matter?
Stop looking at his ass.
Okay. Okay, with that, that's where we'll end tonight's session. Thank you all for
Thanks for
joining in
today.
with Curse of Strahd. I will see you guys next week for more Curse of Strahd. Thank you guys. Good night.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Good night.
Right.